not go very deep into their bench, only about 5 or 6 players. So getting Cook out there on the floor, something that Clifton-Clyde not very used to. Eagles have 2 players with 3 fouls. That'll be Reed and Long. Long's out there. Inside, Colton Heinen. Nice little turnaround jump shot from the left block. Puts it down for the Eagles. Clifton-Clyde easily breaks the press into the hands of Scott. Stochny cutting down the lane, misses the 3-foot bunny, gets his offensive rebound, and he's going to be hacked hard. Oh no, it's going to be a turnover on Clifton-Clyde. Actually, a jump ball, the official call, so it'll go back to Axel as Stochny just went streaking down the middle of that lane, was left wide open, missed the bunny, fought for the offensive rebound between Detweiler and Heinen, and Axel comes out of there looking good. Detweiler finds a streaking Stochny, and up and down, good ball movement by Axel here and down his first free throw. And 1 free throw in that first quarter. All scoring now for Dover in this one. Second free throw, that one battles home. Dover now 3 for 4 from the line in this one. 3-point advantage, Axel, as Brockman crosses the timeline. He'll go to work on 4-out, 1-in set, for Axel. We're going to reverse it into the hands of Shaughnessy. We're going to look for a cutter top side as Smelsley is manning that high post. Back and forth we go between 3 guards up top and Smelsley at that post position. Cutter is Detweiler underneath, took a lot of body, puts it on the ground, still on the ground. Detweiler's hacked. No foul is called, but it will stay with Axel. The freshman Wyatt Detweiler, big minutes and not playing like it either. Vocal out there on the court defensively and offensively too. He's left wide open for 3. Hands it! Wyatt Detweiler, have yourself a game. 11 points now, getting the starting odd here in the semifinal matchup, and he might not be letting go of that starting position. Ooh, out top, Brandon Shelsley is going to get a body foul. That's now the third on Shelsley. If he was checking Stochny too close to half court, a little bit too much hip in there for the officials' liking. Third personal foul now for Smelsley. Third for Axel in this quarter. Nobert's going to try and get inside the lane. Little handoff down to Steinbach tries the 3. No rotation on that 3, but it drops down anyway. Third triple for Coy Steinbach here in this game. He now has 9 points, and it's a 2-point advantage, Axel. Shaughnessy around the horn to the right side in the hands of Broxton and reverses back to the left. Axel still looking for that high post flasher, either Dalton Heinen or Smelsley. There's Smelsley with it at the right elbow. Man's going to get lost. That's Detweiler. Bring it here, rotate it quick. Outside into the hands of Shaughnessy. Thought about a 3, now gets it off the wide. Detweiler just hit himself a 3 from that left side. Smelsley with the left elbow. We'll send the 3 to Detweiler against this zone for Clifton-Clyde. Kind of a 1-2 match zone turnover there as Shaughnessy was looking for Heinen cutting across the line. Third turnover now in this third quarter for Axel. Driving and blocks the call. And what opportunity for Clifton-Clyde. That will be Coy Steinbach at the line. Picking up the personal foul will be Gavin Shaughnessy now for Axel. He will get checked out by Logan Sandman, as Shaughnessy got himself a bucket here in this quarter, but that foul will give Coy a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play. The shooter knocks it down. Clifton-Clyde 4 for 4 from the free throw line here in this second half. They now lead 38-37 with just under 60 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Axel around the horn looking to penetrate this defense of the Clifton-Clyde Eagles. This game was 24-25 at half. It's 38-37. Kickball will stay with Axel in what has been a back-and-forth contest here in the semifinal matchup. Grant Bussing, the 6'2 senior, in now for Dalton Heinen, so a little more size in there for Axel for this last 42 seconds. Stack pattern, Smelsley will quickly get it back into Detweiler. Down screen now for Smelsley. Lead it off. No option. Hands. And up top. Around the horn. The defense good here in the extending it out well beyond the point line. Broxton is going to try and bully his way in there. He will get in position. The foul called in. The junior picks up his first personal foul. That is now the fifth. Free throws. I thought that was the fifth on Clifton-Clyde. Anyway, Detweiler will send it up. Now taken away by Steinbach. Steinbach read that pass up and no good. Has taken a hard fall with Corey Steinbach. Wyatt Detweiler not undercut him down on the layup, but came through contact, caused Steinbach to miss this one. Corey will go back to the line where he was just 1 for 1 from the stripe. First free throw upcoming for Steinbach. Hill's going to be short on that one. That's going to be the first miss for Clifton-Clyde in this second half. First coming up after this game, 2-seeded Valley Heights Lady Mustangs, 3-seeded Centralia Lady Panthers, right to go on to the TVL Tournament Championship and play the top-seeded Clifton-Clyde Lady Eagles. Steinbach splits the pair, makes the back half. Now Axel will have an opportunity with 5 seconds. Smelsley's going to have to force one up from straight on. That's going to drop down for Smelsley. A 2-point bucket on a wild turnaround shot, but a big one for Axel as it knocks him up to 39 heading into fourth quarter action. You're listening to high school basketball here, KNDY and Blue Valley TV.
Coolman Implement and Hardware is your AGCO Alice, White, Heston, Leaner, and Gel dealer with personalized care since 1935. See Coolman Implement and Hardware for farm equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, parts, sales, and service. Your AGCO Alice, White, Heston, Leaner, and Gel dealer is Coolman Implement and Hardware in Lynn, Kansas.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home warm this winter, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Ream heating system that'll keep you warm, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this winter.
72 degrees and I'm in heaven.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Ream contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Duzine Enterprises has been laying floors all over our area since 1962. That's miles and miles of carpet, laminate, tile, hardwood, and vinyl. And they are so good at it that their schedule is filling up fast. So while good things come to those who wait, if you have a remodel or a new construction project in your near future, you should probably get on their schedule today. So call 785-325-2379. That's 785-325-2379. Duzine Enterprises in Washington. Why would you go anywhere else? Financing available.
Clifton-Clyde comes out of quarter break, gets themselves a deuce to go down. That'll be Drayden Reed finally picking up 8 points there in this fourth quarter as they regain the lead 41-39. Top the key, Detweiler with it. Almost of travel. Now finds Smelsley down low, and going to the line will be Brandon Smelsley. 11 points now for the junior in this one. Last time out against the same Clifton-Clyde team, he had 8 points. Colin Shaughnessy not playing tonight with a rolled ankle at 12. Eli Broxterman had 12, too, as well. First free throw up for Smelsley. That one's going to be pure as he calmly sinks the first one. First free throw now for Axel in the second half came right at the wake of the fourth quarter. Second free throw there, no good. Clifton-Clyde almost throws that one out of bounds, but they will regain possession. Holding on to a 1-point lead is just the Clifton-Clyde team with the ball, too, as well, looking to extend it. Left block, Stockton looks to go to work against Smelsley. He's going to back out, now kick it Steinbach, top of the key. Steinbach's going to try and cut in. Gives a little handoff to Stockton, and a travel will be the call on Clifton-Clyde. Their first here in the second half, and what has been a very, very clean game played by both of these teams. A great contest here to be watching. Of course, if your team is playing this evening, too, as well, we thank you all for tuning in here today. This is game number 2 of 4 here for us. Girls action up for you next before the last boys game coming up at 7 o'clock. 41-40 our score. Clifton-Clyde still holding on to a 1-point advantage. Top side, Broxterman with it. left corner into the hands of Wyatt Detweiler. The freshman had himself a very good game so far to this point. 10 points. Inside, and it's going to be stolen away by Clifton-Clyde. First turnover by Axel in this fourth quarter as Logan Sandman was trying to find Schmelsley down low. Clifton did a good job of coming in front of that pass and stealing it away. Clifton-Clyde will be content to run a little clock here, still with a 1-point lead, looking for their best shot. Good defense by Axel. His head coach Jason Tynan claps them on. Top side by Cook, 3-ball. That's going to be long off the rim, no good, but Drayton Reed pulls down the offensive board. Second possession, Steinbrock for 3. That one's going to be off the rim, no good. And third now possession for Clifton-Clyde. Stotchney thought about it, but we're going to get a play call by head coach Justin Steinbrock. Need to get a defensive rebound by Axel, otherwise they want to be in this position. Second now chance, or third chance for Axel on this one trip down the court. Inside they're going to look for Stotchney now. Steinbrock up top. Deep three is going to go down for Clay Steinbrock on the step-back triple. 16 points now for the senior as he gives the Clifton-Clyde a 4-point advantage. Smelsley will attack left side into the hands of Eli Broxterman. Answer back, no good. That's going to be short off the hands of Broxterman and back to Clifton-Clyde. This Clifton-Clyde team gives them all their dues. 10-1 on the season. The main four of Reed, Long, Steinbach, and Stotchney fell in first-round action of state last year. Came back this year looking with a little revenge on their mind, and of course trying to get into the TVL tournament championship game for the first time since 1997. Tough shot by Clifton-Clyde. Axel will come out of there with the defensive board, and they look to run Schmelsley down the lane. That's a block. That's going to be called a charge, actually, on Brandon. No. We're going to get it. It is going to be a block. Got a little bit too excited there. Max Stotchney will pick up his first personal foul. That'll be the second now for Clifton-Clyde in this quarter. Nothing Stotchney could do as the All-State quarterback Brandon Smelsley just came barreling down the lane. Smelsley at the line. Calmly sinks the first free throw. Seven points in the first half for Smelsley. Now 13 for him on the game. Second free throw is no good as he splits a pair. Axel now 50% from the line in the second half as head coach Jason Tynan claps on his defense. Trailing by 3, needing the stop. Cook thought about it. 3 now swings the left side. There is that stop. Clifton-Clyde will turn it over. Axel now opportunity to cut this one down to 1 point or tie it up. Loose ball down low. Loose ball. Blues ball will stay with Axel. Substitution now for Clifton-Clyde. Oliver Nobert in for Drayton Reed with those 3 fouls. Reed and Long with 3 fouls for Clifton-Clyde. Brandon Schmelsley, Grady Bussing, Gavin Shaughnessy, and Logan Sandman all with 3 for Axel. Detweiler with an out top. Good tough dribbling. Gets it off right side now into the hands of Broxterman. Smelsley fake on it, 3 left wing, gets inside, little one-handed push shot, up and down for Brandon Smelsley. Now Axel is pulled to within 1. Still full court pressure, man-to-man now by Axel. Long will bring it up the court. Hand off top side, the weave action as they like to call it. Off their side. Up with it. Good top of the key, looks to attack left side, going against Sandman. Left side, down there, top side, reach by possession, send down. Right side, Stotchney. By Smelsley, now in the hand of Steinbach. We're going to go long down there by Smelsley. We're going to give that one to Brandon, his second one. Axel now on at the other end. Eli Broxterman gives it to Smelsley, and he does push from behind Cook. The junior picks up his second personal foul. That will be the third now for Axel in this quarter, third for Clifton-Clyde in this quarter. Smelsley, your trigger man underneath his own basket. Gets it out top side now to Wyatt Detweiler. Getting the start tonight and playing good so far here with 10 points in the contest. Reed will come back into the contest. Next dead ball for Clifton-Clyde. Smelsley top of the key. Looking to go left. Now swings it right side into the hands of Brocksterman. Wild pass. Somehow Detweiler gets a left hand on it and keeps it for the Eagles. Brocksterman will weave action up on that left side. Smelsley's going to look back. Stop that puck. Fell short for Smelsley. As good defense by Jack Stockton to rotate over and challenge that. Baseline. Brock out of bounds. We don't very often had trouble with it and just took it right out of bounds. Head coach Justin Steinbrock wants to take a timeout for his Eagles. We'll take it with him. Clifton-Clyde leading by 44-43.
Where do you turn when the unexpected happens? You may wonder what's next. Who do I call? What should I do? We at Christy Anders and Anders Fifely Funeral Homes are here to assist by providing support and personal services while helping create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved one. We're proud to offer affordable, personalized packages to fit any budget. You can find us online at apfunerals.com or visit us in Waterville at Christy Anders Funeral Home or in Riley at Anders Fifely Funeral Home.
Not wanting to miss an action of this one. A one-point contest with 2:33 left to play in the fourth quarter. A rematch from a game back on January 5th between these two teams. One that saw Clifton-Clyde handle Axel in Axel 50-34. Clifton-Clyde outscored Axel 22-10 in the third quarter, 7-1 in the second, and that was the story in that game as Jack Scotchney had 20 points to lead the way for Clifton-Clyde in that win. Here, Axel looking to get their revenge, also looking to get back to their second straight TVL tournament championship game. Stolen underneath, Brandon Schmelsley couldn't keep the hands on that one. Scotchney will outrun the entire Axel press, as now Clifton-Clyde will set into an offensive possession. Just rolled under 2 minutes left here to play in this contest. Up next for you, game between the number 2-seeded Valley Heights Lady Mustangs and 3-seeded Centralia Panthers. Turnover, Clifton-Clyde. Good defensive pressure out there by Logan Sandman. Stuck his hand out to the defender on that far side. I think it was Trent Long. Thought Sandman touched that ball. Didn't put his hands out there. Didn't even try and catch it. And just let it go out of bounds. So mental mistake there by Clifton-Clyde might give Axel the opportunity to take the lead. This defense really extending out now for Clifton-Clyde. Right side, Detweiler goes inside. Grady Bussing, right block. Turnaround up and down for Grady Bussing. His first point since the second quarter, but a big one for the senior as now a defensive stop is what head coach Jason Heinen is wanting. 1 point advantage for Axel. 1:22 left to play, fourth quarter. Winner to the TVL championship game. Inside, Oliver Nover catches it deep, up and down. Big, strong move there for Oliver Nover. Getting the start here tonight gives Clifton-Clyde back a 1 point advantage. Smelsley with it left wing. Looking to get it inside to Grady Bussing. Now we're going to go Smelsley left elbow, and he's going to be fouled. That is the fourth personal foul now on Clifton-Clyde. So one more, and Axel will be shooting free throws. Nover will pick up that foul as head coach Jason Tynan wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with them with exactly 1 minute left in this contest. Axel leading or trailing by 1.
Earning and keeping your business is the top priority at Only Tractor Repair in Lynn. Their professionally trained technicians have a tremendous amount of experience with all types of farm equipment. They service all brands of tractors, combines, and forage equipment, especially John Deere. They work on diesel truck engines, clutches, transmissions, differentials, and brakes. Call Oldie Tractor Repair of Lynn, Kansas, serving area farmers for 26 years.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off the seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Astro. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental condition. No room for error. All Parker Seed is your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
60 seconds left to earn a right to the TVL Tournament Championship in boys action. Axel looking for their second straight. Clifton-Clyde will be trying for their first since 1997. Winner of this one to go on to face the winner of Handover, Centralia later on tonight at 7. Eli Broxterman will send it up for the Eagles' top side. Now wide, Detweiler with it left wing. Had a good half there for the freshman. Shot up for Brandon Schmelsley. He misses it. Saves it off the Clifton-Clyde player. That's going to be Axel ball. Brandon Schmelsley went diving baseline. Good save there by the junior to keep the possession alive before the Eagles. 47 seconds left. Detweiler will be the trigger man underneath his own basket. A little give and go. Schmelsley left block. Up. A lot of contact. No foul. Schmelsley misses the shot. Clifton-Clyde comes out of there with a defensive rebound. Needing one stop, but Schmelsley will commit the personal foul. That's his fourth out top, as head coach Jason Dynan cannot believe there was not a foul call on that one, and I might agree with him on that one. Clifton-Clyde had Drayden Reed, Jack Stotsney, two biggest guys, come down right on Brandon Schmelsley. Axel defending here. Stotsney will throw it in, and near steal, and it is taken away by Wyatt Detweiler. Sandman will look to run, gives it off to Broxton, and up and down. Eli Broxton with the bucket. Big turnover there by Clifton-Clyde. Their fifth of the quarter, and a timeout by head coach Justin Steinbrock with 23 seconds left. Dalton Heinen coming up with the biggest turnover of the game for the Axel Eagles. It will be a full timeout, so we'll take a break. Come back here in 30 seconds as we round this one out between Axel and Clifton-Clyde.
See Andy Bruner at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Handover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Since 1976, Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions has been your farm and home marketing team. Let the experienced family team of Tom and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you when buying or selling a home or farmland. Delivering timely, honest, and professional guidance, visit olmstedrealestate.com to view current listings and auctions. Your farm and home marketing team is Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions.
310, sold 300. That's 552.
Coming down to the wire here in Onaga, 47-46 our score. Axel leading this one. Clifton-Clyde will have to go the length of the floor. They get it in to Reed. Reed traps tightly, now gets it off into the hands of Stotsney. Scoreless here in the fourth quarter. A block is called by Stotsney, went wildly into the body of Logan Sandman. Sandman will now pick up his fifth personal foul, as he is done for the night here. Fouled out with 16 seconds left. This entire Axel crowd thought this should be a charge. That is only the second personal foul, though, on Axel in this quarter. So no free throws yet. Axel still holding on to a one-point advantage. Head coach Justin Steinbrock wants take another timeout. We'll take it with them, too, as we wind down here. Axel still up by one, 47-46.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Ag Buildings provides safe storage and working space for farm shops and machinery. Inline Construction offers wood or steel frame ag buildings, complete and finished to your specifications. Call today for a quote and let them get started. For ag buildings, demolition, concrete, and construction work, count on Inline Construction. Find them and see their recent projects on their Facebook page.
47-46, and Clifton-Clyde will still hold possession right at half court. 16.3 seconds left. Clifton-Clyde looking for a trip to the TVL championship. could possibly be their second win in school history. First since 1997, the second year of the TVL. Axel looking for back. Johnson will inbound it to middle of the court to Long. Long will get it across the timeline. Coy Steinbach left corner. Steinbach inside, up and down for Long. Bucket good, Clifton-Clyde. And head coach Jason Tynan wants to take a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout with 7.9 seconds here. We're going to take a 30-second break.
For the best care at home, visit the hospital and family in Washington County. Professionals work together to provide every member of your family in every stage of life with medical care. And an emergency room that is always staffed by physicians. You'll find the best of care right here in Washington County. Call 785-325-2211 for your appointment today.
Trent Long with 6 points in the first half, scoreless here in the second, comes up with the biggest two of maybe his high school career as he puts the Clifton-Clyde Eagles up 48-47 with 7.9 seconds remaining in this TVL tournament semifinal game. Axel will have one more crack at it. It's going to be Sandman, Smelsley, Detweiler, Broxterman, and Blissing. That will be Grady Blissing out there for Axel. 94 feet to go. Smelsley can run baseline. 7.9. Last play up to here. Straight line across. We're going to get it in to Broxterman and right back to Smelsley. Smelsley looking to put his head down. Gets it back to Broxterman. And Jason Tynan wants to take a timeout with 2.6 seconds left. We're just going to keep it here after that one. So Axel used about 5 seconds worth of time to take it the full length of the court. They got it now to right in front of the Axel bench here as we look at it left side. They're going to have one shot with it from their half of the court. This has been a back-and-forth game. Axel led 15-11 at the end of one quarter. They held on to a one-point advantage at halftime. And then it was 39-39 at the end of quarter number 3. And here we set Clifton-Clyde with a one-point advantage, 48-47. But Axel will have one more shot at it here with 2.6 seconds left. Two state-ranked teams matching up here in semifinal action. It's been just as advertised. 2 more games coming up for you here after this. Valley Heights girls and Centralia girls before an undefeated Handover boys team and Centralia boys square off in the last contest of the night at 7 o'clock. 2.6 here to go. Axel with one shot for the victory. That's all the time we're going to have unless we get a quick shot and a quick rebound. Detweiler will be the trigger man left side, and head coach Justin Steinbrock wants to take a timeout after he saw what Axel was putting out there. This one's going to be a full, so we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back here in quick 30.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Clyde escaped a one-point victory in round number 1 over the 9-seeded Frankfort Wildcats, 52-51, as Trent Long hit 2 late free throws in that one. Axel had a little bit easier time with their opponent, 60-51 over Troy Wednesday night, but here in a nail-biter, 2.6 left to go, 48-47. Clifton-Clyde leading this one. It will be Detweiler, Smelsley, Broxterman, Sandman, and Blissing out there. Detweiler, trigger man, top of the key. We're going to go a little fader for Smelsley. Broxterman will have a 3 at the buzzer to win it. He got it! He got it! Eli Broxterman with the big 3 will send Axel into the TVL championship game tomorrow evening. His first 3 of the night comes as Axel defeats Clifton-Clyde 50-48 on a last-second three-pointer by number 10, Eli Broxterman. What a game, what a finish here in Onaga. We're going to take a timeout. We'll try and calm down the blood pressure. Stats and scores from that one as Axel holds on to beat Clifton-Clyde on a last-second three by Eli Broxterman, 50-48, and they move on to the TVL Tournament Championship.
Just like our area today in practice, all the best in the big game. Staff at Brune Implement Company, your local Case IH, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience you.
After Santa's hard work comes the new Wi-Fi hungry connected gadgets. Make sure your router is capable and ready. Let Blue Valley help you kick off the new year on the right foot and upgrade your Wi-Fi experience. Get 2 months free worry-free Wi-Fi and free installation from Blue Valley Technologies. For more details, visit bluevalley.net/promo.
A thrilling finish to a great contest here between Axel and Clifton-Clyde. Axel on a last-second three by Eli Broxterman defeats Clifton-Clyde 50-48 and up to a second straight TVL Tournament Championship appearance for the Eagles. As for Clifton-Clyde, that will put them in the loss column here, back to the bottom side of the bracket. Clifton-Clyde now moves on to 10-2 on the season. Meanwhile, Axel moves on to 7-1, and of course, this was a game last year that catapulted the Axel boys to a TVL Tournament Championship as they defeated Clifton-Clyde and went on to win over Blue Valley. Scoring from that game, first for Clifton-Clyde, the number 1 seed goes down here at Onaga. They dropped to 10-2. They were led by Coy Steinbach with 16 points, 14 points for Jack Scotchney, but none in that fourth quarter, which was huge for the Axel defense. 8 points for Trent Long, 6 points for Drayden Reed, and 5 points for Oliver Novert. It was all the starters that got the scoring here for Clifton-Clyde. As for Axel scoring, they were led by Brandon Schmelsley with 15 and Eli Broxterman with 15 too as well. That biggest three of his career late in that contest to win this one for Axel. 6 points for Grady Bussing, 10 points for Wyatt Detweiler, getting the start here tonight in spot of Colin Shaughnessy out with a twisted ankle. 2 points for Gavin Shaughnessy, 2 points for Dalton Heinen, and no points for Grady Bussing. No. Axel led this one at the end of quarter one, 15-11. It was 25-24 Axel at halftime. Dotted up at 39s at the end of 3 quarters. It was that lone three that was the difference here as Axel outscored Clifton-Clyde 11-9 in that fourth quarter to win this one 50-48. Free throw attempts went the way of Clifton-Clyde. They shot 12 free throws in this one. They made 8 of them. Axel on the other side, they shot 7 free throws and made 5 of them. Turnovers, Clifton-Clyde was cleaner with it as they had 7 turnovers in this contest. As for Axel, they had 9. So Clifton-Clyde drops to the bottom side of the bracket after that loss. Axel will move on to face the winner of our last contest coming up here this evening at 7 o'clock between the Handover boys and the Centralia.
exist for over 19 years and have locations in Marysville, Blue Rapids, and Frankfort. With all that experience, they really know what they're doing.
Really? They sound amazing.
They sure are. Remember, if you want the whitest teeth in the business from a local employer who supports your schools and community, go to Gray Family Dental. Schedule your appointment by calling 562-5323 today.
B&D Buildings of Axel specializes in post-frame buildings. Give them a call for stud-frame buildings with complete concrete and electrical work included. It's one call to get the job done. B&D Buildings, specializing in post-frame building construction, plus repairs and more. Always free estimates. Give them a call. B&D Buildings of Axtell, 785-294-0147. B&D Buildings at 785-294-0147.
Max Blasky back with you from Onaga in our TVL tournament marathon here today on a Friday. 2 games already completed. Third one upcoming now between the Valley Heights girls and the Centralia girls. A good one here between the 2 and 3 seeds in this TVL tournament. Valley Heights was able to get here off a bye, and then, of course, a victory over Lynn Thursday evening, 62-38, while Centralia got themselves a bye, too, as well, and defeated Donovan West 50-42 in their game last night. That got Centralia to the semi-final action. Centralia comes in with a record of 6-1, while Valley Heights 7-1 on the season. The lone loss for Centralia, first game out versus Nemaha Central. As for Valley Heights, their lone loss came to the number 4 team in Class 3A, Rossville, back on January 11th. Centralia girls not getting any state recognition yet so far. Valley Heights is a little bit. They are ranked number 9 in the latest coaches ranking in Class 2A, but I'm sure the Centralia Panthers, who are looking for a TVL tournament championship here, as they ever do, will start to get a little recognition as they were able to get a win here tonight. Of course, Centralia looking for their first tournament championship since 2022. Since this league started, Centralia has ran away with the girls' championship. They've won 14 TVL tournament championships since this league started back in 1996. Meanwhile, the Valley Heights girls will be looking for their 4th since 96 and their first since 2019. We're going to take another time out before we bring you previews of this contest, as well as a look at the bracket here from the TVL tournament in Onaga.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number 1 source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. They'll reach that goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Proudly serving Kansas with locations in Blue Rapids and Hanover, Sapp Brothers thanks all their current customers. If you're not a customer, call the winning team at Sapp Brothers locations in Hanover or Blue Rapids today for all your propane and fuel needs.
Whether you're buying, building, remodeling, or refinancing, your home is a major investment in your life. At United Bank and Trust, we understand how important it is to work with someone who cares. Our loan officers have the experience it takes to make the process a smooth one. Come in for a visit or start online by filling out a loan application at ubankonline.com in as little as 20 minutes. Mortgage lending with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For engineered roof and floor trusses, call on Axel Truss. 12 to 80-foot span. Complete hip, cathedral, and floor systems using only the best SYP available. Delivered to your site undamaged on a roll-off trailer. Manufactured locally at Axel Truss on U.S. Highway 36, 2 miles west of K110 between Seneca and Norrisville. Phone 785-736-2291.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Handover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
2 more games left here in our marathon from the TVL tournament Lasky Cell sitting with you on KNDY 95.5, online at KNDYradio.com and the KNDY FM mobile app, and of course today too as well, broadcasting on Blue Valley TV. A big thanks to Danny Ackerman and the crew over there at Blue Valley making this possible here today and tomorrow, as we'll have coverage of tomorrow's championship games too as well here from Onaga. That's 6 o'clock for the girls, 7:30 for the boys. The girls bracket will be finished out here after this contest between Valley Heights and Centralia. Clifton-Clyde already punched their ticket with a 2-point victory over Handover earlier today, and moments ago, Axel punched their tickets on the boys' side of the bracket after a 2-point victory on a last-second three by Eli Broxton and pushed the 4-seeded Axel Eagles over the top-seeded Clifton-Clyde Eagles 52-48. The matchup here between Valley Heights and Clifton-Clyde, two powers in the TVL last couple of years in the girls' action. Clifton-Clyde Centralia last year was 14-10. They were 6-6 in league play, finished 7th place in somewhat a down year under head coach Dusty Thompson here. Meanwhile, the Valley Heights girls 14-9 last year. Down year two as well for head coach Jordan Broxman, but looking to get back to that 20-win mark for the 4th time in 5 seasons. We're going to take one more time out before we bring you starters for this 2-3 matchup and winner on to the TVL Tournament Championship here from Onaga.
Bat Tire in Frankfort is the place to go for tires in Frankfort. Why drive anywhere else? Offering a full range of tires, including Kelly tires and Hankook tires. Get the very best in tire technology for superior handling and longevity. Bat Tire will keep you on the road and head to where you need to be. Replacements or repairs, they'll get you rolling again. Bat Tire in Frankfort, a proud supporter of the Frankfort Wildcats. Good luck.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Handover assists with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products. You can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products Hanover.
Have you tried banking with us on the internet yet? It's faster and more convenient to bank from your own home whenever you feel like it. Best of all, banking online is safe. With your private username and password and software meticulously crafted to ensure the safekeeping of your account data, your online transactions are quick and secure. Another quality banking service from Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Our third broadcast of the day, the Valley Heights Mustang Girls and the Centralia Lady Panthers about to square off. Starting lineup now brought to you here for this contest. If we can find my stat sheet, there it is. First for the Centralia Girls, they come in the 3 seed in this tournament. A win over Johnson West last night, 50-42. As both these teams are playing on one night's rest. Centralia will go number 11, Tatum Kramer at 5'7" junior. Number 12, Tori Kuckelman at 5'6" senior. Number 13, Isabel Haverkamp, a 5'8" junior. Number 15, Owen Dieters, a 5'6" junior. Number 20, Cora Thompson, a 5'7" sophomore. The Centralia girls are head coach by Dusty Thompson. As for the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs, they will go same lineup as last night. Number 10, Maggie Tober at 5'8" senior. Number 14, Delana Merck at 5'8" senior. Number 15, Audra Steinford at 5'8" senior. Number 25, Ava Smith at 5'9" sophomore. Number 31, Mia Vermitten at 5'8" sophomore. Mustangs are coached by head coach Jordan Broxman, and we'll go Tober, Merck, Steinford, Smith, and Vermitten. Smith and Kuckelman line up in the jump circle for the coaches as they work left to right here. Centralia, as the lower seed, will be in their black uniforms, orange Centralia, orange numbers. Meanwhile, Valley Heights in their home whites, and Owen Dieter opens this up with a step-back three in front of her home crowd here, just down the road from Centralia. We're in the midst of Centralia fans here, so if it gets loud when they score, we know why. But a big three there for the junior that leads this team in scoring this year and has for the past 2 seasons. Dealt with some illness last year and a few other hiccups for the Centralia team that led to that 14-10 season. We're talking to head coach Dusty Thompson there in our Coach's Corner program every Tuesday at 5:20. He said this team is built tough than they were last year. First possession for the Mustangs is a sloppy one. It is a turnover on the lane of Merck, the senior for the Mustangs. No, it'll be Maggie Tober, the senior point guard, that will pick up the personal foul. Tober had 15 points for the Mustangs in their win last night over Lynn. All starters scored with 3 in double figures. That was Smith, Vermitten, and Tober. Almost a near steal, and now a turnover will be called on Centralia, their first here of the afternoon. Max Blasky with you here as we get underway in game number 3 of 4 here from Onaga. Semi-final action in this girls matchup. Winner will go on to face top-seeded Clifton-Clyde in the championship tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Inside, Smith swings it around nicely to Vermitten, left wing. Now up top into the hands of Merck. Merck's a capable shooter, gives it back inside to Smith. Smith now across the lane to Vermitten, up and down for 2 for Mia Vermitten as both teams come out knocking now at their first shots of the game. Defensive cheers coming from the Valley Heights boys as they play consolation matchup later. Here's a wild shot by Dieters down low. She misses her second shot of the evening. Quickly, the Mustangs back the other way. Just like the boys' game before us, both of these teams like to get out and run. Valley Heights averages 48 points a game, while Centralia sits just a hair over 50 on the year. Inside, Vermitten turnaround shot. She's 2 for 2 to start this game. And then a big start by head coach Jordan Brocksterman and his Mustangs as they jump out to a 4-3 lead here. First quarter action. Zone defense for the Mustangs, a 2-1-2 moving zone. Steinford and Smith will come out on top. Left wing into the hands of Kunkelman. Kunkelman will now swing it top side. Thompson. Thompson will try and drive right against Vermitten. Around the horn it goes. Centralia that 8 of them came in that fourth quarter. First substitution now for Centralia. Number 41, Tava Gibbs, the 5'10" freshman, first action in for the Lady Panthers. Left side, Gibbs has trouble with it. Now gets it off to Kramer. Now it's stolen by Tober. Tober up and down the lane. Layup no good, but she's going to be fouled. And an opportunity now for the line for 2 free throws. Score update courtesy of a friend Jeff Works over at the TVL Spotlight. Give him a shout out, give him a follow on Facebook too as well. Over in the other gym, Lynn girls lead Donovan West 14-8 at the end of one quarter. That is consolation action. The foul will go against Isabel Haverkamp. The junior picks up her first now on Centralia. Tober splits the pair of free throws, goes 1 for 2 from the line. Valley Heights regains their 2-point lead. Inside, trying to go to the freshman Gibbs on that right block. It's going to be not near a turnover. Nope, no, it'll stay with Centralia underneath their own basket. Peters will be the trigger man. Trying to find Gibbs. Getting close to a 5, but does get it out top to Gibbs. Peters thought about a 3. Now steps into one. Second one's going to be a miss of the game, and Valley Heights pulls down the defensive board. Quickly the other way, Mustangs look to run. Merck's going to set up a 3 from the right corner. That's going to be off, no good. Offensive rebound, Fox 4. Who are going to call it off? I believe off Mustangs, and it will go back to Valley Heights. Already for Valley Heights, 3 players have shot the ball for Centralia. It's been all Owen Dieters. Of course, that is how this team has operated the last couple of years. She is the engine that makes this machine run. Had a tough year last year, like we said, with some sickness, with some injuries too as well, but looking stronger this year. She will turn it over, though, as that's now the third turnover by Centralia in this half. Maggie Tober lines up a 3 on the other end. That's going to be off the front of the rim. Defensive board pulled down nicely by Kramer of Centralia. 5-3, our early first quarter score. Halfway through this quarter, 4 minutes left to go. Game number 3 of our four-part series here today on KNDY. Max Blasky with you through the entire ride. One more after this one. That will be Handover boys and Centralia boys. Top side, Kramer sets it up for the Lady Panthers. She looks for a screen and roll as this Valley Heights defense is pounding, and it'll stay with Centralia off the touch pass by Valley Heights. Dieters lead Kerman, ball sign, 5:30, scoring all by Owen Dieters by Centralia. Maggie Tober with a free throw, and Mia Vermitten with 2 quick buckets now as she is in charge of checking Dieters man-to-man. Top side into the hands of Gibbs. Now we're going to try and lob it inside, but too far over the head of the intended receiver down on the post. Turnover Centralia, their 4th of this quarter, and now substitutions in for the Lady Panthers. Josie Haverkamp, the 5'11 freshman, and Hayden Kramer, the 5'7 freshman, now in there for Centralia. Centralia has been dominant at this TVL tournament over the years since the league started in 1996. 14 league championships for Centralia. Ava Smith, a nice little take down the middle of the lane. Strong take through the middle of the Centralia Panthers defense that has been lacking at times this year. They allow over 43 points a game as they've been had a few times. Now it's still fifth turnover by Centralia. Vermin will look to run quickly back the other way, though. Tatum Kramer takes it for the Panthers. We're just going to switch turnovers here. Now Owen out and running. Left corner into the hands of Hayden Kramer. Kramer will set it up for the Panthers. Black and orange gets it inside into the hands of Gibbs. Gibbs up and down, no good, but it'll stay with Centralia's Valley Heights bottom, tap that one around like a volleyball. 7-3, 2:37, our score here, first quarter action. A big thank you to all our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible here throughout the week. Couldn't do it without you. First shot of the night is off for Tatum Kramer. Valley Heights pulls the defensive board. Centralia will trap Merck at half court, but Sober gets past him. No foul as Sober goes hard into the lane. Centralia gets a run out now for Tatum Kramer. Kramer up and down with the left hand. Good for Centralia. A lot of contact on that Aggie Sober layup. No foul will be called. Centralia takes advantage of it quickly the other way. Do go the Panthers as they cut this one now down to 2. First player to score besides Owen Dieters in this one. 3 ball from Everman. That's missed, bounced around. Centralia pulls down the defensive board. Head coach Dusty Thompson marks out of play as his girls get it set up. High post looking for it. Now we come near side into the hands of Gibbs. Gibbs will try it from about 15 feet away. Good box out by Maggie Sober. And back to the Mustangs it will go. Substitution now, Tessa Miller into the contest for the Mustangs. The 5'2 junior getting her first action here. She will check Audra Steinford, first action too as well for the senior Olivia Scala. The 5'8 senior, she will check out, I believe is Mia Vermitten. Yes, it is. 1:30 left to play, first quarter action. Valley Heights holds a 2-point advantage, 7-5. Trying to go inside to Scala, but a turnover Mustang as Miller threw it over the head of the post player who had her girl pinned on her backside, but just a little bit too hot on that pass, and head coach Dusty Thompson wants to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them here early. Valley Heights leading 7-5.
Cottage Hill Ag Supply makes precision planting work for you. Put their experience and exceptional customer service to work when planning for the next planting season. Check their test plot results with quality seed lines including AgriGold and NC+. Set up assistance with your planner and adjustments as needed help you be more efficient. As a fellow farmer, Darren Jacobson can share his experience if you're new to precision planting. Count on top quality products with expert service and a commitment to go above and beyond for their customers. Go online to cottagehillagsupply.com.
First quarter action, 7-5 is the score. Good crowd here for this Valley Heights and Centralia matchup. Of course, Centralia just up the road here from Onaga, but a good grouping of Valley Heights fans that made the trip over here east. Of course, if you're back home listening to us or wherever you're at listening to us, we do appreciate you tuning us on. We've got one more game after this one, and then we'll have 2 tomorrow before it's hard to imagine this week at the TVL tournament wraps up. Gibbs is going to fire away a shot. She's going to miss that left side off the rim, and she has missed 2 now. Valley Heights had a run out, but just over the head of Olivia Scala. Now that's back-to-back possessions. The Mustangs have tried to find Scala on the block and just over the head of her. Kaylin Rimpey, 5'6" freshman, now into the contest for Centralia. Centralia brings 5 freshmen off the bench, so a good mix of youth and experience for head coach Dusty Thompson and his team here this year, showing off early with a nice 6-1 record. Inside, Josie is going to be fouled. It's going to be Tori Kuckelman on the left block. She loses the ball and then commits a personal foul. So Centralia careless with it here in the first half. Now already 6 turnovers. Josie Haverkamp, the 5'11" freshman, picks up the personal foul. Second one now for Centralia. Tessa Miller straightaway 3. That one's good for Valley High. Tessa Miller off the bench with a triple, a big one for head coach Jordan Brocksterman and his squad. She hit a triple in the last night's game versus Lynn as well in the first quarter. That was her only point, but you got to show that you're able to score if you want to be a threat. On the defensive side, though, a foul will be called on Ava Smith. The sophomore picks up her second personal. So now Ann Tober into the contest. The 5'8" junior will check the 5'9" sophomore. 27 seconds left. Valley Heights holds a 5-point advantage over Centralia. Centralia will possibly have the last shot as the clock rolls under 20 here first quarter. 3 ball straight away. Centralia controls the board, though. Gets a second opportunity now with 13. Top the key into the hands of Hayden Kramer. Kramer goes left side, gets all the way to the rim, up and down. Shot no good. Defensive rebound fought around. Who's going to save it? It's going to go off of Centralia and back to Valley Heights. So the Panthers had opportunities there to close out this quarter, and now Valley Heights with 4.5 will get one more crack at the rim. Elena Becker, a 5'7" freshman, now in, so the 5th freshman to see action. Tober catches it at half court. She gets to the free throw line, trying to back her way down. She loses it. Centralia gets off a half court shot, but it will be no good as we end first quarter play with Valley Heights leading 10-5.
State Auto, a friend you can depend on.
Do you know the total value of your personal possessions? On a quick guess, you probably would underestimate considerably. Your independent state auto insurance agent can help you estimate the value of the items you own so you can maintain coverage in case they're lost, stolen, or destroyed. Making sure you're adequately covered is one of his biggest responsibilities.
Talk to your independent state auto agent, Justin Dragiston, in Washington at 325-2263 or in Concordia at 243-3436.
You don't ask that much from your propane provider. Just the basics. Competitive price, quick delivery, reliable service. And if there's an emergency, the assurance that you won't be left out in the cold. You get all of that from Wanklin Oil. If you're not getting what you want from your current propane dealer, call Wanklin Oil at 1-800-794-2019. Jared, Dennis, or Zach will make the transition easy. It's not a hassle. Wanklin Oil is covering more of Northeast Kansas and can get to you right away. Wanklin Oil, 1-800-794-2019. We've had the energy since 1926.
10-5 our score at the end of one quarter. Valley Heights leads in this one. Owen Dieter started the game off with a 3, but since then the Panthers went cold. Hayden Kramer got a 2 late there in the midway point of the first quarter, but turnovers were a worry for both sides. 5 turnovers for Valley Heights, 6 for Centralia, and those a few for Centralia led the fast break points for Valley Heights. Nice passing inside as Audra Steinford's going to be fouled on the layup attempt. Mia Vermitten set that one up. The sophomore now has 4 points in this contest, and the set-up senior a nice bucket, but coming over and having to commit the foul was William Kramer. First time, and this one down for Audra Steinford. Actually, I take that back. Well, Valley Heights now 50% from the field. Centralia has not been to the line once. Owen tries to push the pace, kicks it out, 3 ball right side off from Kramer. Then Centralia goes empty on their first possession. Second quarter action, 11-5. Winner of this game goes on to face the top-seeded Clifton-Clyde Lady Eagles in the TVL Tournament Championship. Maggie Tober saves the possession for the Mustangs. A 3. Got it! Down and good for Maggie Tober. The sharp-shooting senior point guard continues her hot rule. 15 points versus Lynn last night. Gets a 3 here early on. And now on the other end, we have a foul committed on the Mustangs. Delana Mert, the senior, a little bit too aggressive on that one. Commits the personal foul. That'll be the first personal for Valley Heights in this quarter. Max Blasky with you here on KDY and on Blue Valley TV 2 as well. If you're watching it there, we appreciate you all tuning in today from Onaga. It's been a long day, but we're not quite done yet. Get through this one and then one more contest to round out our semifinal action for this year's TVL tournament. Owen Dieters trying to back down from it at the left post. Gets it cross-court into the hands of Tori Kuckelman. Kuckelman now to off the key Kramer. Kramer swings it right side to Tatum Kramer, and a foul inside. Mia Vermitten reaching over the top, trying to prevent the pass to going to Owen Dieters. She's going to pick up her first personal. Substitution, actually, that's the second now on Vermitten, so Tessa Miller will check her, come back into the contest. Miller with a nice triple there in the first quarter to her name, the 5'2 junior. Good shooting for him, good-looking shot. She only had 3 last night versus Lynn, a 3-ball in the first quarter, too, as well. So we'll see if this Valley Heights offense can stay steady. Centralia loses it. Smith picks it up. Now we have a run out. Smith having trouble with it, and she loses it. Should have tossed that one off to Maggie Tober, right side of the lane, but the Panthers will come back now after the miscommunication by the Mustangs. Top side, Dieters looking to get inside, and a carry is called on Owen Dieters. Don't see a carry called very often in the high school realm. Dusty Thompson, head coach of Centralia, looking for a little explanation there. It's one of those plays you don't see very often because obviously you're taught to dribble a certain way, and if you're dribbling the wrong way, you're going to get corrected early on in your development. But there's a carry. Sometimes it happens. Turnover Centralia, their 7th. You'll make that their 8th on the game. Second 3 for Miller. That one's down for Tessa Miller off the bench. 2 big triples for the junior. Puts the Mustangs up 17-5. Centralia came out hot with a 3-ball by Owen Dieters in the first 30 seconds of the game. Since then, they have been shut down by this Mustangs defense. Substitution now. Cora Thompson back in off the bench. Starter back in for Tori Kuckelman. Thompson, a low post threat. Comes back into the contest. Dieters, trigger man underneath her own basket, gets it out top into the hands of Kara Gibbs. The Gibbs will get it pushed back out of bounds, and it'll stay now with Centralia. Defensively, this Valley Heights team has been very stiff all season. A lot of these scores sometimes get inflated. They only allow 43 points per game, but in their last 3 contests, they've only allowed 40 points. Here's another steal by Maggie Tober and another turnover Centralia. Mustangs will cause an empty possession by the Panthers. Merkel swing it cross court now into the hands of Miller. Miller gets it back to Tober, top side as they'll reset against this Centralia defense. Kind of a 3-2 matching zone. Tober gets inside, left block, spins around. Shot's going to be well short and taken by Centralia and Isabel Haverkamp. Stolen away, though, by Tober underneath her own basket. A lot of contact, second lot of contact, and we're going to get a foul called as Tessa Miller took the brunt of that one. There's a big slap on the arm. Of course, the Centralia side not a fan of that one. Miller steps up to the line for the first one, misses it. That foul will go against Tara Gibbs, her first personal foul. Second free throw upcoming. One hard dribble between her legs. Up and good as Miller splits a pair. Already 7 points for the junior Tessa Miller here in this contest. Backup point guard playing good for head coach Jordan Broxman in this one. Right block, Josie Haverkamp's going to try and go to work. Left side 3-ball on the reversal is down by Hayden Kramer. Her second bucket of the afternoon. A big 3 as then Centralia forces a turnover. Maggie Tober lost it. Owen Dieters ahead of the back. Up no good and out of bounds off Centralia. Dieters, you don't see her miss those wide open layups ever too often. 2 Mustangs were coming at her. Tober and Merck maybe was thinking about the contact more than the shot. But anyway, a big 3 moments ago for Kramer, as her and Dieters are the only 2 Panthers to score so far in this one for Centralia. Smith breaks down the defense, gets all the way to the rim, misses the shot, and she's going to be out of bounds, though, as she grabs her offensive rebound back to the Panthers. 8 points for Centralia so far through a quarter and a half of play is not what this offense is accustomed to. They put up 69 a couple weeks ago, 55 versus Lynn, 50 last night versus Centralia. But the Valley Heights Mustangs team defensively that's playing well here in this contest has been suffocating. 18-8 our score. Centralia with it offensively. They're going to go inside to Haverkamp. Haverkamp from the left block. She can't hit. Offensive rebound pulled down, though, for Thompson. Thompson will get the reset now for the Panthers. Wild shot as Dieters regains possession. Up and down. No good from Dieters from short range. Who's going to come out of there? Dieters again. Somehow Owen just keeping possession, and finally she's going to be fouled out top by Tessa Miller. As that'll be the third team foul on Valley Heights. Miller's first personal foul for the junior off the bench. Hayden Kramer will now run point for the Panthers. 5 points for Kramer, 3 points for Owen Dieters, and that's all Centralia has mustered through 12 and a half minutes of action. 3:30 left to play here before halftime. 18-8 our score. Valley Heights is led from the get-go. Right side, long two up. That's going to miss everything. Tara Gibbs can't find the mark in this one. And then no foul, just a out-of-bounds play. Far side of the court as Valley Heights was bringing it across the timeline. Substitution for Centralia. Tatum Kramer, the 5'7" junior, in for Tara Gibbs. Gibbs, the 5'10" freshman, 0 for 3 from the floor, has had some opportunities, but no dice so far here in this one. And a steal and then a foul on Tessa Miller as the junior off the bench has been shooting it well here in this one, but some uncanny turnovers will take her to the bench as Ann Tober will come back into the contest for Valley Heights. Lone time these two teams will meet this year. Not scheduled to meet in the regular season, so a chance to see two powers in the TVL girls ranks meet up here in the semifinal action. Chance to go to the finals. Winner will go on to face Clifton-Clyde. Dieters dribbles right side. She gets too deep, has to kick it back out. Now top side, Hayden Kramer. Kramer for three. No. Hit every part of the board. Offensive rebound, though, for Josie Haverkamp. Her first bucket of the game goes Haverkamp with back-to-back buckets now for Centralia, and big ones they have been, as Centralia was in threat of letting this one get away real fast before halftime, but just like that, it is 18-20. Tober. That hit just about every part of the rim. Substitution now for Centralia. Back in will come Tara Gibbs. Out will go Isabel Haverkamp. Still didn't check to see if that foul was on, but I know Centralia's got one. They just haven't put it up on the board yet, so we'll see who that goes to. Well, they put it up there, but anyway, we'll get that here in a little bit. 26-20 our score. Finally puts it up there. Isabel Hazenkamp picks up the personal foul, her second. And now down low, we're going to have another foul called by the backside judge. 15 for the Mustangs. Audra Steinford, the senior, picks up now her first personal foul in this contest. It was a quick-moving first half. We went through 16 minutes very quickly. Some fouls here early on in this third kind of slowed it down. Inside, Centralia gets it. Now they kick it out top Dieter. She works her way into the paint. Now smartly kicks it out. Guarded tightly by Vermitten. Inside, we're going to go right close. Post into the hand of Tara Gibbs. Gibbs is double teamed. Cross the lane. Up and no good on the 2-foot bunny there from Cora Thompson. But second effort for Gibbs is good for the freshman. Tara Gibbs, the 5'10 freshman, just continuing to work. Gives this Centralia team some good size down low to battle with Valley Heights, and she's going to be paid off with an ample opportunity. That foul will go with Ava Smith, so now all of a sudden the sophomore has 4 personal fouls. So we will see Tessa Miller for the majority now of this third quarter. Miller had 7 points in that first half, 2 3 balls, and played extremely well. Gibbs not as good from the free throw line as she was the field as she airmails that free throw. Centralia wanted more from their free throw shooting in that first half. They were 2 for 5. They start off the second 0 for 1. Tober will get it across the timeline against this tight trapping pressure by Centralia, and now Miller turns it over into the hands of Dieters. Dieters goes running down the court, tries to back down Tober. Pass up and down for Gibbs as Gibbs puts it in for her second straight bucket. The freshman off the bench playing like an experienced junior here in this semifinal action, as now Centralia has cut it down to 2. Dusty Johnson holds off the pressure. Tober down low. Trips and a foul will be called as back-to-back turnovers now for the Mustangs have Centralia in position to either tie this one or possibly take the lead. Max Blasky on live with you here from Onaga. It's been a back and forth first half. I enjoy all of you tuning in here. Of course, if you're on your way over here, appreciate you if you've been tuned in. Dover steals that one away quickly the other way, up and down, foul and one. Maggie Tober with an athletic take to the rim. Counts the bucket. Tatum Kramer tried to bear hug Tober so she couldn't get that shot off, but it will go down, and Tober will have an opportunity now from the strike for an old-fashioned three-point play. Kramer will take a seat on the bench now as she is subbed out for Hayden Kramer. Kramer for Kramer there. Free throw no good, but offensive rebound pulled down by Valley Heights. Tober had it for a second. Now Kramer out and running against Vermitten. Up and down, no good. Offensive rebound, though, is good for Josie Hazenkamp. Tara Gibbs. Her third bucket here in this quarter. So Dre Crowd's chanting defense here where we are. Vermitten, nice little jump shot from the short corner, but she can't get that one to fall as quickly comes Centralia in the corner. 3-ball, thought about it from Tori Kuckelman. She'll give it off to Dieters, though, as she drives inside. And you're going to call a foul down low on Valley Heights. Who's that one going to go against? I believe it went against the Landberg. No, we're going to put that on Mia Vermitten with her third personal foul. So Vermitten now with 3 and Smith with 4 for Valley Heights. As for Centralia, no one with more than 2. 3-ball on the way, right corner. That's going to be long. Miller pulls down the defensive board as Tori Kuckelman cannot find her shot here so far tonight. 2 missed threes in this third quarter. Tessa Miller steps into a 3. That's off the right glass. Centralia back the other way. Dieters was going to thought about a 3. Now swings it right side. 3-ball from Kramer. That's going to miss. Back and forth we go here with missed triples. And a timeout is called by head coach Jordan Brocksterman as he saved the possession for his Mustangs. will take the timeout with them. Valley Heights holding on to a 2-point advantage. 3:15 left to play in this third quarter.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Handover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Handover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Handover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
28-26, our score. Was just chatting here. I think we missed the free throw on Maggie Tober, so it should be 29-26, but we'll see what the official scorebook says here at the end of the quarter. Anyway, Mustangs lead in this one. Vermin fires up a three, left wing. That's going to be off the left rim, out of bounds, back to Centralia. A back-and-forth game. It was 20-17. Valley Heights led at halftime. They put up 8 points here in this quarter. Meanwhile, Centralia has put up 9. It is 28-26. Just went under 3 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Right block trying to go to work will be Josie Aves in camp. She can't get that one to fall. A lot of contact down low as Tober ends up with that defensive board. Physicality has been the word here, I think, between these two teams so far this afternoon. Both teams have a lot to play for here this year, and there's going to be a turnover. Valley Heights, and then Tober will commit the foul 95 feet away from the basket. Not a smart foul to commit there by Maggie Tober, the senior point guard. As Tessa Miller will check out. In now, the freshman Lindsey Gray. She was first off the bench for Jordan Brockstrom last night, so I was interested to see when she was going to get some playing time. And here we are with 2:26 in the third quarter. She's going to get her first action in this contest. Left block, we're going to go to Hazenkamp. Hazenkamp misses it. Peterson's crashing in for the offensive board, and she's going to be fouled. Personal foul will go against Valley Heights. I think that's going to be now his their 15th foul. So Owen Dieter's at the line. Lindsey Gray, the freshman that just checked into the contest, will pick up the personal. Dieter's calmly at the line, sinks the first one as Centralia's first make here in the second half. To tie it. Dieter ties it up at 28. Calmly knocks down the second one, and we have ourselves a ball game. Audra Steinfurt out now. In will come Olivia Scala. Tober will run point for the Mustangs. That's Maggie. She gets it across the timeline or stands here at the big orange O in Onaga. Left side, she's going to go against big Tara Gibbs. Trapped nicely by Centralia out top. Now Vermin will look to attack. Gets left elbow, kicks it out. Tober for three. That one part off the rim, but offensive rebound. Delana Merck tries to find, but then Merck throws it away on the around pass position. And that's over number 4. 28-28, 147 left to play. Winner on the TVL championship. Valley Heights three-seeded Centralia. A layup there. Freshman off the bench, a big bucket. There gives Centralia their second lead of the game. First one, it was 3-0 to start this contest. Over inside, backs her way down. Kramer comes in, and a foul will be called now on Hayden. Freshman picks up her first personal, but that is only team foul number 3 for Centralia in this quarter. Merck inbounds underneath her own basket. Finds a wide open Maggie Tober underneath it. Heck of a play set up there by the back screen of Olivia Scala. Tober streaked to the front of the rim, left wide open, and we're knotted back up here at 30s. Left side, Tara Gibbs goes to work, gets it off to Kramer. Kramer, little pick and roll with Gibbs. Now top side into the hands of Hayden Kramer. Hayden Kramer hands it off to Hayden. Hayden tries to attack right side. A lot of contact as she goes rolling through the lane. Personal foul on the Valley Heights Mustangs. 2 free throws now for Hayden Kramer. Personal foul will go against Maggie Tober, so that's a big one for the Mustangs. That's personal foul number 4 on the senior point guard. Tober leading scorer for the Mustangs here with 11 in this one. Kramer at the line for 2 free throws. Thompson knocks down the first one. So substitution as Tober will set the last 57 seconds. Sister Ann comes in for Maggie. Kramer now at the line. Puts that free throw up. That one's pure for Hayden Kramer. Nice third quarter here for Kramer as she has the Panthers up by 2, 32-30. And Tober looking to go against this Centralia defense. Gets it off to the lane of Merck. Olivia Stoma, wild shot on the right block. She wants a foul. She's not going to get it as she misses her first shot of the evening. Whatever time it is now. 32-30 our score. 33 seconds left in the third. Merck comes up with the steal, and then a foul will be committed by Centralia. That's only Centralia's first turnover here in this second half, and it comes with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. So Dusty Thompson's team has done a good job of keeping their pockets clean. Personal foul will go against Hayden Kramer, her second. Tober gets it across the timeline. Into the hands of Logan Gray. Gray throws it away. Strum for it. It's finally taken by Centralia, and they pick it up and run with it. Centralia with a run out. They throw it up. Ann comes back with a good defensive possession. Steals it away back from Centralia. Vermitten will take it across the timeline, but a foul will be called on Centralia. I don't know about that one on Tara Gibbs. Not a lot of contact on Via Vermitten, 70 feet away from the basket, but at the end of the day, Vermitten will go to the line now with 2 free throws, as that is the 5th personal foul for Centralia in this quarter. 2 shots now for the sophomore Mia Vermitten. 6 points to her contest here so far tonight. First free throw of the evening as Silk for the sophomore. Second one now can tie it for the Mustangs. 3 quick dribbles with the right hand. That's going to be pure as well. Back-to-back free throw makes by the sophomore Vermitten as she ties it up. Centralia quickly the other way into the hands of Dieter's top side. 3 is off from Hayden Kramer with 0.2 seconds left. Got a good look off there. Everyone swarmed to Dieter's left corner. Kramer had a nice looking shot at it, and Valley Heights will just run this one out. We're going to go into the fourth quarter where we started. Knotted up, 32-32. 8 minutes left to play for a right to play in the TVL Tournament Championship tomorrow.
Coolman Implement and Hardware is your Agco Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer with personalized care since 1935. See Coolman Implement and Hardware for farm equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, parts, sales, and service. Your Agco Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer is Coolman Implement and Hardware in Lynn, Kansas.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home warm this winter, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem heating system that'll keep you warm, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this winter.
72 degrees and I'm in heaven.
Get professional service on all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Duzine Enterprises has been laying floors all over our area since 1962. That's miles and miles of carpet, laminate, tile, hardwood, and vinyl. And they are so good at it that their schedule is filling up fast. So while good things come to those who wait, if you have a remodel or a new construction project in your near future, you should probably get on their schedule today. So call 785-325-2379. That's 785-325-2379. Duzine Enterprises in Washington. Why would you go anywhere else? Financing available.
8 more minutes for the right to play in the TVL Tournament Championship for the girls. Delana Merck fires up a three. That's going to be off the top of the backboard. No good. Merck scoreless here in this contest for the senior. That's only her second shot of the evening as well. Look to get her going offensively. Centralia back the other way, knotted up at 32. Merck near the midfield, and now a turnover will be forced by Ava Smith. Good hands there by the sophomore, forcing the turnover by the Panthers. Smith out there playing with 4 fouls. Will have to be smart with it. She's going to go barreling her way in. Gets it out to Tober, right wing. Inside floater for Tober. No good. Offensive rebound, Aldridge Seifert. Delana Merck from 7 feet. No good, and Mustangs come up empty on that possession. Boy, Mustangs had 2 cracks at it inside the lane. Now this 2-1-2 defense will spread out. Tober and Smith out top. Going to make Centralia throw it over the top of them. They're going to go cross-court skip pass here into the hands of Hayden Kramer, left side. Now Hayden Kramer. Cross-court pass. Owen Dieters looks to attack right corner against Vermette. Tries to get baseline, but good defense. And Owen stepped out of bounds. Uncharacteristic there by the junior, not knowing where she was on the court, and simply stepped on the out-of-bounds baseline. Turnover Centralia. Mustangs have an opportunity now to take the lead. Merck with it, right wing, gets up the possession for the Mustangs. With it, tough. Well, okay, foul's called. Okay, didn't know where that whistle came from. Wasn't a lot of action in the middle of that lane, but the backside official called a foul. That will go on Hayden Kramer, her 3rd personal. First one by Centralia in this half. Backdoor cut, Audra Steinford up and down for the Mustangs. Big bucket there for the senior. Comes up in big moments. Her first one here in the 4th quarter. First one for the game, too, as well, as she gives the Mustangs a 2-point advantage with 6 minutes left to go in this one. Top of the key, Kramer will get inside. Actually, that is going to be, Tatum Kramer. She's going to draw the foul. Who's it going to be on lot of bodies? 15 was that call, Audra Steinford. So now 2nd personal foul on Steinford. Mustangs with 2 players, with 4 personal fouls. Maggie Tober and Ava Smith. Mia Vermitten herself has 3 too as well, so does the sophomore. First free throw is going to be a miss by Tatum Kramer. Substitution now for Centralia. Tara Gibbs in for Hayden Kramer, so that'll make my job a little bit easier. We'll have 1 Kramer out there instead of 2 now for the Panthers. Second free throw now up for Kramer. That's going to be off, no good, and Steinford pulls down the defensive board. So Tatum Kramer goes 0 for 2 from the stripe there. Maggie Tober on the offensive for the Mustangs. Gets it out. Audra Steinford left side. Looks to attack, block. A lot of contact, and Audra Steinford now to the line for 2 free throws. That foul will go against Tara Gibbs, 3rd personal foul. So the freshman with 3 fouls, 6 points, all in that 3rd quarter. Steinford will go to the line, 1 point already from the mark here in the 2nd quarter. She calmly knocks down the first free throw. Mustangs 4 for 5 from the stripe after a 2 for 5 stripe in the first half. Second free throw is up and rattles home for Audra Steinford. Big free throws there for the senior in her last TVL tournament. And the Mustangs regain a 4-point advantage on those 2 free throws. Smith tips it away, nearly steals it by from Centralia. Valley Heights fans on that side of the court do not enjoy that one bit. There's some choice words being said over there between the Valley Heights fans and some officials. 4-point game now Valley Heights leading 36-32, 5 minutes left to go. Right side it comes into the hands of Gibbs. Down low for Haverkamp. Josie Haverkamp, her first bucket since midway through the second quarter, pulls us now to within a 2-point game. Inside, Merck gets it, turnover. Dieters steal that one. First turnover for Valley Heights in this fourth quarter. Dieters looking to go 94 feet all the way inside, kind of throws it away. Centralia will have to recover, but they can't. Turnover, Panthers. Good take there by Centralia as they went into the lane. Dieters did, kind of threw it over the intended post player there, which was Haverkamp. A little bit messy possession for the Panthers as these become so important here in this last quarter. 5 minutes left to play. Right to play in the TVL Tournament Championship. Smith, a Euro step inside. It'll stay with the Mustangs. An athletic take there by Ava Smith, but with those 4 fouls, Centralia had a bunch of girls down there ready to take a charge. Could have easily been the 5th on the sophomore. Merck inbounder, nice little bounce pass inside, blocked at the rim. That's going to be Tara Gibbs coming up with the big block for the Panthers, and now Centralia off and running. They have numbers. Merck trailing for the Mustangs, but she'll get back into the action, and a travel is the call. Owen Dieters bewildered with the call over on the far side of the court. So at the end of the day, I guess that's going to be the call. But I have the same as them. I do, but I think we're wrong. I think he missed the free throw. I think so. Defense being chanted by Centralia, and now a foul out top as we try and figure out some scoring math here. We all have the same score, 36-34, but we believe there is a free throw missing for Valley Heights, so we think they should be up by 3, but right now a 2-point advantage. Foul will go against Tatum Kramer. Smith tries a 3, and it's going to be blocked. That far side, Tara Gibbs with now back-to-back blocks for Centralia. Dieters goes inside to Haverkamp, left block, swings it out far side, Cora Thompson, and a kicked ball. Possession will stay with the Panthers. 4:12 left to play. Valley Heights leading by 4, 38-34, in what has been a tight contest. Top side, Dieters gets it into the hands of Gibbs. Gibbs now back to Dieters. Dieters deep 3, no, off the rim. Merck pulls down the board. Tober off and running. 2-on-1 break. Gives it off to Smith. Layup, Ava Smith for the Mustangs. 6-point advantage now for Valley Heights on the missed 3 by Centralia. And the Mustangs can taste it here with 4 minutes left. Needing a defensive stop. Almost forced a turnover. Now ball's on the floor. Jump ball is the case, and it should stay with the Panthers. Boy, what a big swing there. All of a sudden, Valley Heights up 6. They were just up 4. Dieters misses that 3. Could have cut it to 1, but instead the Mustangs get a run out and a deuce. Good play there, too, by Maggie Tober as the defense shrunk down on her on that fast break before giving it off to Smith. Dieters left corner gives it top side now to Tatum Kramer. Kramer gets it off far side into the hands of Cora Thompson. Down low, shot no good from Haverkamp. Haverkamp gets her offensive rebound though. 3 ball is on the way. That's hard off the rim. Haverkamp second offensive rebound. That's Gibbs actually, and down. Tara Gibbs, the freshman off the bench with a big and 1 opportunity now. Tara Gibbs and Josie Haverkamp, 5'10 and 5'11, both freshmen, have been causing Valley Heights problems all evening down low. Free throw up and pure for Gibbs, and head coach Dusty Thompson wants to take a timeout. We will take it with them. Centralia cuts into this lead, 41-32.
Where do you turn when the unexpected happens? You may wonder what's next. Who do I call? What should I do? We at Christy Anders and Anders Fifely Funeral Homes are here to assist by providing support and personal services while helping create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved one. We're proud to offer affordable, personalized packages to fit any budget. You can find us online at apfunerals.com or visit us in Waterville at Christy Anders Funeral Home or in Riley at Anders Fifely Funeral Home.
Earning and keeping your business is the top priority at Old A Tractor Repair in Lynn. Their professionally trained technicians have a tremendous amount of experience with all types of farm equipment. They service all brands of tractors, combines, and forage equipment, especially John Deere. They work on diesel truck engines, clutches, transmissions, differentials, and brakes. Call Oldie Tractor Repair of Glen, Kansas, serving area farmers for over 26 years.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
Okay, so we've got some confusion now in the score. My official scorebook says it should be 38-37. Valley Heights still leads with 3:27 left to play. The past 2 points did get put up on the Centralia side, I believe, is who it went to. Or no, it went to the Valley Heights. Should have went to Centralia. According to my scorebook, which isn't always correct, like we said, it's still, though, 38-37. We're going to have a little communication now here with the referees as they gather at the scores table. We're going to try and get this one figured out here. Of course, a very big and a very important game, as always, with 3:37 left to play. Winner onto the TVL Tournament Championship. We're going to leave it at 40-37. So we're going to keep it there where it should be. So we're going to say official score 42-37, Valley Heights leading and with the ball. Vermin will go across the timeline. Smith will set the screen for Vermin as they try and set it up. Now left side into the hands of Merck. Right corner, Vermin dribbles down. Now right block, Merck trying to look for someone across the paint. A little bounce pass taken in, but a foul down low. Could have been a 3-second call on any number of the Valley Heights players. But a foul will be called now on Tatum Kramer, her fourth personal foul for the junior. Substitution coming as Hayden will check now Tatum. So it was 32-32 at the end of three quarters. It is now 40-37, Valley Heights ahead. Top side, Vermin will fire up the three. That one's going to be off the left rim. No good. Offensive rebound, Ava Smith, and the putback. The sophomore coming up big here for the Mustangs in this fourth quarter. 2 buckets for her. 9 points now on the game, and none bigger than that offensive rebound and putback. Centralia needing a score now. Dieter's left block is going to be hounded by the Mustangs. A body check foul out top on Maggie Tober, and that is now 5 personal fouls. So she fouls out with 2:39 left to play in quarter number 4, and the Mustangs lose their senior point guard. So maybe that wasn't 5. Maybe that's just 4. I don't know here anymore. So that's just going to be the 4th, I guess, on Tober. So she's going to stay out on the court. Centralia looking for an answer, and they get it. Isabel Haverkamp, her first bucket of the game, comes with 2:21 left to play in the fourth quarter. Vermin has trouble with it, gets it to Tober. Now right corner into the hands of Merck. Merck goes inside, a lot of contact, no foul. Offensive rebound pulled down, Mia Vermin of the Mustangs. Elena Merck struggling here, 0 for 4 for the floor, but Mustangs still leading 42-39. We get under 3 minutes left to play. This whole Centralia side chanting defense for their girls. Winner will go on to the TVL Tournament Championship tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Face off top-seeded Clifton-Clyde. Smith with it out top, guarded tightly by Kaylin Renthie. Centralia wanting a 5-second foul. Maggie Tober gets into the lane, and a turnover as Tober goes down in pain, though. She immediately grabs that left thigh. Not a good sign here for head coach Jordan Broxman, but a good sign for Maggie Tober. She is quickly back on her feet. 42-39 the score. Diaz brings it across the timeline. Still 2-1-2 press for the Mustangs. Inside, we're going to go to Josie Hazelkamp. Hazelkamp is fouled, but she will go to the line for 2 fouls. Almost an and one opportunity for the freshman off the bench, but a personal foul will be called on the Mustangs. We're going to give that one now to Delana Merck, her second personal. Fourth now for the Mustangs. Haverkamp at the line for 2 free throws. Has had a very good game so far. That one cannot make the free throw, though. 5 points in the first half for Haverkamp. 2 so far here in the second, as her and Tara Gibbs have caused problems for the Valley Heights Mustangs down low all afternoon. Second free throw is up and good for Haverkamp. Splits the pair. Centralia now 60% from the line in the second half. They were 2 for 5 from that same side in the first. 1:30 left to play. Smith with it. Needs to get across the timeline. We're already up to 6. Need to get it across, and Jordan Broxman takes the timeout to save a possession by the Mustangs. We're going to take it with them. It's a 30-second timeout, but we'll take it with them. 42-40 our score with 1:20 left to play.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A Plyout Wildcat Booster, that's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Reset the scene for you here. 1:20 left to play. Valley Heights leading 42-40. Valley Heights led 10-5 at the end of one quarter. It was 20-17 Mustangs at half. Nodded up at 32s at the end of 3 quarters. And here 1:20 left for the right to go to the championship game tomorrow. Maggie Tober will bring it across the timeline. Dieters nearly steals it, but Tober keeps possession. Looking for someone close to a 5. She gets it off to Delana Merck. Merck goes inside, taken away by Centralia. Turnover Valley Heights. Centralia out in front. Running with it for the layup. Up and down. Taylor Gibbs with the 2-point bucket. And all of a sudden we are knotted up at 42 with 58.4 seconds left to go. What a heck of a last couple minutes here just to reset you with what was going on. So we're pretty sure that Valley Heights should actually have a 1-point lead. We're not for sure yet on that one or not. Also, Maggie Tober, we thought, picked up her 5th personal foul a few minutes ago, but now all of a sudden she's only got 4. And she did not foul out with 2:39, but here we are knotted up at 42s with 58 seconds left to go in this contest. It's been back and forth between these two teams, only meeting between these two teams this year too as well. So we're getting our money's worth here from Onaga. Final game coming up for us next between the undefeated number 2 seed Handover boys and the 3-seeded Centralia boys as we wrap up a busy Friday from Onaga. Maggie Tober with it, now gives it off to Mia Vermitten. Vermitten back to Tober, right side. Tober across the court to Merck. Merck needs to get it across as we're also close to 10. She gets it across, it's only 9.5. That should have been a travel, and Mustangs turn it over, though, back to Centralia. Sloppy possession by the Mustangs here at the end of this game have really allowed Centralia to get back into this one. 42 seconds left to play, knotted up at 42. Dieters with the ball, brings it across the timeline. Dieters with 11 points so far in this contest, none here in the 4th. Left side, Hayden Kramer will set it up, and head coach Dusty Thompson wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 31 seconds left, knotted up at 42. Finale of this one coming up for you next.
Since 1976, Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions has been your farm and home marketing team.
Let the experienced family team of Tom and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you when buying or selling a home or farmland. Delivering timely, honest, and professional guidance, visit olmstedrealestate.com to view current listings and auctions. Your farm and home marketing team is Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions.
310, sold 300. That's buyer 52.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to titantrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
42 off, 31.8 seconds left. Centralia with it under their own basket. Owen Dieter's wide open on the right side of the lane is Tara Gibbs, and Centralia takes the 2-point advantage. Mustangs press up. Maggie Tober into the lane, right side, kicks it out. Vermitten, 2-pointer. That's going to be off the rim. Dieters pulls down the defensive board. Mustangs have to foul. They're not getting to her. Dieters across half court, and finally Maggie Tober will push Dieters to the ground and send Owen Dieters to the line for free throw shots. What a big bucket there for Tara Gibbs for the Centralia Panthers, as she comes up with the biggest bucket of the Centralia Panthers game late here in the fourth quarter. She has had an amazing quarter here in this second half alone. 13 points, excuse me. Dieter's first free throw is up and down, as a fist bump comes out from Owen Dieters. That is her first points here in this fourth quarter. Head coach Dusty Thompson wants to take a timeout. We'll come back with her second free throw after this.
Ag Buildings provide safe storage and working space for farm shops and machinery. Inline Construction offers wood or steel frame ag buildings, complete and finished to your specifications. Call today for a quote and let them get started. For ag buildings, demolition, concrete, and construction work, count on Inline Construction. Find them and see their recent projects on their Facebook page.
For the best of care close to home, visit the Washington County Hospital and Family Medicine of Washington County. Their team of find the best of care right here in Washington County. Call 785-325-2211 for your appointment today.
Back and forth all game. Centralia leading 45-42. This next free throw by Owen Dieters can pretty much ice this away with 13 seconds left. As Coach Dusty Thompson took a timeout to set up his defense for this one. Dieters at the line. 2 dribbles. Conley spins that free throw down and good for the junior. Valley Heights with one shot. 10 seconds left to go. Vermin's got to go fast. Swings the left side. Smith gets into the lane. Fires up a shot. That's going to be an air ball. Kicks it out. Tessa Miller on the offensive board. That's going to be missed. No good. Smith at the buzzer. No good. And Centralia moves on after a improbable come from behind 46-42 victory over the 2-seeded Valley Heights Lady Mustangs on a last-second shot that would have tied it up for the Mustangs with no good. On to the tournament championship tomorrow versus Clifton-Clyde. Again, your final score, 46-42, as Valley Heights falls to Centralia in semifinal action from TVL. We will take a timeout. We'll bring it right back here to recap this one, as well as preview our next contest coming up between Handover and Centralia.
Ricky's Cafe in Handover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Handover.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company since 1947.
Friendly, personalized service to meet your banking needs. That's the standard at First National Bank, Frankfort.
My community bank has responded to the changes needed to keep my money safe and secure. They've switched to cards with the latest technology, which is safer and more secure than before. My community bank provides safety and security while staying on top of the latest banking trends.
Let First National Bank's brand of banking be responsive to your needs. First National Bank, Frankfort, proud to be your community bank. Member FDIC.
Wait, Santa is done, my friends. After Santa's hard work comes the new Wi-Fi hungry connected gadgets. Make sure your router is capable and ready. Let Blue Valley help you kick off the new year on the right foot and upgrade your Wi-Fi experience. Get 2 months free worry-free Wi-Fi and free installation from Blue Valley Technologies. For more details, visit bluevalley.net/promo.
The third straight nail-biting finish here from Onaga in semifinal action as Centralia squeaks past Valley Heights 46-42 late in this one. Valley Heights, it was back and forth, led 10-5 at the end of one quarter and looked like it was going to be a runaway game, but resilience by these Panthers. It was 20-17 at half. Valley Heights led by 3, knotted up to 32s at the end of 3, and Centralia comes out with a 4-point victory here tonight. Scoring first for the Mustangs. They were led by Maggie Tober with 11 points, fouled out in the last 30 seconds. 9 points for Ava Smith, 8 points for Mia Vermitten, and 5 points for Audra Steinford. Senior Delana Merck, no points here in this one, 0 for 4 from the field. Tessa Miller had 7 big points coming off the bench, 7, all of those coming in the first half, but it wasn't enough as the Mustangs fall by 4. Turnovers were a big problem, too, for Valley Heights, as they had 20 of them on the contest. Free throw shooting percentage, they were 5 for 6 in the second half. Very good, 2 for 5 in the first. Didn't leave very many opportunities out there on the floor. As for Centralia, they were led by Owen Dieters with a quiet 13 and a loud 13 from Tara Gibbs off the bench. The 5'10 freshman caused havoc for Valley Heights in the second half. 6 points in the third quarter, 7 in the fourth to give her 13 for the game. Josie Haverkamp as well off the bench. The 5'11 freshman had 8 points, as Centralia has got 2 bigs down low. That'll be serviceable now for years. 9 points for Hayden Kramer as well off the bench. 2 points for Isabel Haverkamp and 1 point for Tatum Kramer. Turnovers, Centralia committed 6, we're going to call it 14 turnovers in this entire game, while free throw shooting, they were 2 for 5 from the stripe in the first half. In the second half, they were 8 for 12. So Centralia moves on over Valley Heights after a 46-42 victory here in semi-final action of the 2024 TVL tournament. That sets up a TVL championship game between Clifton-Clyde and Centralia tomorrow at 6 p.m. I believe we'll have that contest right here on KNDY 95.5. Of course, that is not the last game, though, of the night. We have one more upcoming for you between Handover and Centralia. Last spot in the boys' championship up for grabs. We're going to take a timeout, though, to take a listen to national news and weather before bringing you our fourth and final contest from Onaga on this Friday.
Begin your new year with a new career at Landau in Marysville. Currently accepting applications for experienced assemblers, welders, painters, and a net developer. You cannot beat the benefits Landau offers. Wages start at $16 up to $21.20 per hour, with a $2 an hour shift differential for second and third shift. 4% attendance bonus, promotions, raises, all-inclusive medical plan, paid time off and paid holidays, weekly paychecks, and more. Apply online and learn more at landau.com or call 785-562-5381 for more information. Landau Company is an equal opportunity employer.
What is shining like that?
Oh, it's just my teeth.
Whoa, how'd you get them so white?
It's easy. I go to Gray Family Dental. They've been serving Northeast Kansas for over 19 years and have locations in Marysville, Blue Rapids, and Frankfort. With all that experience, they really know what they're doing.
Really? They sound amazing.
They sure are. Remember, if you want the whitest teeth in the business from a local employer who supports your schools and community, go to Gray Family Dental. Schedule your appointment by calling 562-5323 today.
B&D Buildings of Axel specializes in post-frame buildings. Give them a call for stud-frame buildings with complete concrete and electrical work included. It's one call to get the job done. B&D Buildings, specializing in post-frame building construction, plus repairs and more. Always free estimates. Give them a call. B&D Buildings of Axtell, 785-294-0147. B&D Buildings at 785-294-0147.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. No, not that one. It's time for the Twin Valley League basketball tournament, a showcase of 24 of the best teams in the state, all in one place. And along with the terrific play-by-play broadcasts you will get here on KNDY, check out the TVL Spotlight, the only podcast with coverage from Onaga all week long. The TVL Spotlight on tvlspotlight.com, a service of Sunflower State Radio.
ABC News, I'm Daria Albinger. A grand jury's been convened. It's tasked with investigating whether criminal charges should be filed against law enforcement for their response to the deadly 2022 massacre at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. A Justice Department report released yesterday found what it described as a cascade of failures. President Biden has funding
some days that counts as progress.
The president addressing the U.S. Conference of Mayors winter meeting in D.C. The U.S. carried out more airstrikes on Houthi targets in Yemen in response to the Iran-backed militias' attacks on commercial shipping in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. A small commuter plane made an emergency landing on a highway near Washington's Dulles Airport. Jesse Label watched it hit a guardrail and land just feet from his car.
Once it landed, I parked the car and ran up to them to make sure everybody was okay.
State police say indeed all on board were okay. This is ABC News. The South African government is trying to stop the auctioning of artifacts belonging to Nelson Mandela.
The dozens of Mandela items are of historical significance and should be preserved in the country, say South African leaders. The sale's February 22nd in a deal between the New York-based auctioneers Guernseys and Mandela's family. The items include Mandela's personal letters he wrote from prison and a blanket that was a gift from President Barack and Michelle Obama. Guernsey says proceeds will help build a Mandela Memorial Garden in the village where he's buried. Chuck Severson, ABC News.
Spelman College, a private women's college in Atlanta, will receive a $100 million gift. The school says it's the largest single donation ever received by any historically black college or university. Officials say most of the money will be used for scholarship. The remaining will go toward improving student housing and academics which focus on democracy. Spelman is one of two historically black women's colleges. Daria Albinger, ABC News.
When you use Bounce dryer sheets and your clothes look amazing, it's the sheet. Less static in your life? Yeah, it's the sheet. Smelling fresher than ever? It's the sheet. Oh, so soft fabric? Ooh la la. It's the sheet. Less wrinkles on your clothes? You know it's the sheet. Bounce dryer sheets. More freshness, more softness. Less static, less wrinkles. It's the sheet.
Jackson Hewitt has a plan to get your tax refund fast with a buck here, buck there. Here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck.
You don't have to wait weeks for your tax refund. Get money sooner with a no-fee refund advance loan at Jackson Hewitt.
On this loan, there's a money today guarantee. E-I-E-I-Do.
Don't settle for chicken feed. Get fast bucks at Jackson Hewitt today. No-fee refund advance loans by Republic Bank offered to eligible clients. Money today guarantee if approved for a loan on a prepaid card. Details at jacksonhewitt.com.
Here's your KNDY weatherology forecast for northeast Kansas and southeastern Nebraska. A wind chill advisory remains in effect. Mainly clear skies tonight with lows around 16 below. Winds out of the north around 5 miles per hour. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Tomorrow, daytime highs approaching 7 above. Lows dip down to about 1 above. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy skies. A meteorologist, Laura Lockwood. Currently 3 above.
Wait, Santa is done, my friends. After Santa's hard work comes the new Wi-Fi hungry connected gadgets. Make sure your router is capable and ready. Let Blue Valley help you kick off the new year on the right foot and upgrade your Wi-Fi experience. Get 2 months free worry-free Wi-Fi and free installation from Blue Valley Technologies. For more details, visit bluevalley.net/.
Net developer. You cannot beat the benefits Landell offers. We just start at $16 up to $21.20 per hour with a $2 an hour shift differential for second and third shift, 4% attendance bonus, promotions, raises, all-inclusive medical plan, paid time off and paid holidays, weekly paychecks, and more. Apply online and learn more at Landall.com or call 785-562-5381 for more information. Landall Company is an equal opportunity employer.
What is shining like that?
Oh, it's just my teeth.
Whoa, how'd you get them so white?
It's easy. I go to Gray Family Dental. They've been serving Northeast Kansas for over 19 years and have locations in Marysville, Blue Rapids, and Frankfort. With all that experience, they really know what they're doing.
Really? They sound amazing.
They sure are. Remember, if you want the whitest teeth in the business from a local employer who supports your schools and community, go to Gray Family Dental. Schedule your appointment by calling 562-5323 today.
B&D Buildings of Axel specializes in post-frame buildings. Give them a call for stud-frame buildings with complete concrete and electrical work included. It's one call to get the job done. B&D Buildings, specializing in post-frame building construction, plus repairs and more. Always free estimates. Give them a call. B&D Buildings of Axtell, 785-294-0147. B&D Buildings at 785-294-0147.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple, to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. They'll reach that goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Proudly serving Kansas with locations in Blue Rapids and Hanover, Sapp Brothers thanks all their current customers. If you're not a customer, call the winning team at Sapp Brothers locations in Hanover, Blue Rapids today for all your propane and fuel needs.
Max Blasky-Mack with you from Onaga as we get ready for our fourth and final game of this evening, as it is a boys contest between undefeated Hanover and the three-seeded Centralia boys that come in 6-2 on the season. Winner of this one, the right to go on and play Axel in the TVL Tournament Championship tomorrow afternoon at 7 o'clock. This one should be a good one, as of course before us, the Centralia girls were victorious over Valley Heights there in the last seconds. 46-42 was that final score as the Panthers pulled away for a victory. That means girls bracket is set in a matchup between top-seeded Clifton-Clyde and three-seeded Centralia in the championship at 6 o'clock. Meanwhile, in the third and fourth place game, 5-seeded Hanover and 2-seeded Valley Heights will square off at 4 o'clock here in the South Gym. On the boys' side, Axel awaits the winner of this Hanover-Centralia game. Coming up here for you next on KNDY and Valley TV.
Whether you're buying, building, remodeling, or refinancing, your home is a major investment in your life. At United Bank and Trust, we understand how important it is to work with someone who cares. Our loan officers have the experience it takes to make the process a smooth one. Come in for a visit or start online by filling out a loan application at ubankonline.com in as little as 20 minutes. Mortgage lending with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For engineered roof and floor trusses, call on Axel Truss. 12 to 80-foot span. Complete hip, cathedral, and floor systems using only the best SYP available. Delivered to your site undamaged on a roll-off trailer. Manufactured locally at Axel Truss on U.S. Highway 36, 2 miles west of K110 between 2nd and Marysville. Phone 5-736-2291.
Not everyone's going to become a Lennox dealer, so you got to know you buy
Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Bat Tire in Frankfort is the place to go for tires in Frankfort. Why drive anywhere else? Offering a full range of tires, including Kelly tires and Hankook tires. Get the very best in tire technology for superior handling and longevity. Bat Tire will keep you on the road and headed to where you need to be. Replacements or repairs, they'll get you rolling again. Bat Tire in Frankfort, a proud supporter of the Frankfort Wildcats. Good luck.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Have you tried banking with us on the internet yet? It's faster and more convenient to bank from your own home whenever you feel like it. Best of all, banking online is safe. With your private username and password and software meticulously crafted to ensure the safekeeping of your account data, your online transactions are quick and secure. Another quality banking service from Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Fourth and final game here from Onaga as we get underway between Centralia and Handover. Starting lineups first for you for the three-seeded Centralia Panthers. Number 2, Quentin Aldifer, a freshman. Number 3, Maverick Becker, a senior. Number 4, Duke Kimmel, a junior. Number 10, Reese Tanking, a senior. Number 23, Paxton Bowers, a senior. The Panthers set at 6-2 on the season and are head coached by Nick Evans. They will go Aldifer, Becker, Kimmel, Tanking, and Bowers. As for the Handover boys, they will go number 1, Brant Bikeman, a junior. Number 4, Braylon Mine, a sophomore. Number 5, Garrett Martin, a junior. Number 14, Tanner Bruno, a sophomore. And number 20, Brigham Bruna, a senior. Hanover, of course, head coach by Corey Jensen. Will go Bikeman, Mine, Martin, Bruna, and Bruna. Hanover got to this position with a win over Valley Heights last night, 55-49, while Centralia topped Doniphan West 62-29. Winner will face Axel in the TVL Tournament Championship. Centralia will be the lower seed as they are in the road blacks with a white Centralia, white numbers on the chest and back, and a white stripe around the shoulders. Meanwhile, Hanover, the home team in their home whites, blue cursive block, the blue number on their front and back. First possession is going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay or go with Centralia on the first offensive possession here for the Panthers. Hanover will like to press. They like to cause turnovers and use their athleticism to their advantage. A team that is 8-0 on the season, 62 points per game, darn near 63. Really likes to force the action defensively, too. They only allow a hair over 41. First three of the day is up and no good. That's going to be Reese Tanking. Can't find the mark from the left wing. Hanover pulls down the defensive board, and away we go. Inside, Braylon Mine puts on the spin cycle and puts it up and down for Hanover. First buckets of the game go to the Wildcats, and it's 2-0 here early on. We've had some great games here so far today. Of course, we thank you all for tuning in. If you've been with us for today, the last couple hours, last couple minutes, or even if you've been with us all week, we sure do appreciate you tuning in. Inside, Centralia tries to get their first bucket of the game to go down. The 6'3" Duke Kimmel can't get the turnaround shot from the left block to go down, and Hanover pulls down the defensive board. Centralia boasts more height than this Hanover team does out on the court right now, but an athletic, smart, savvy Hanover Wildcats team that went 17-6 last year. A lot of these players back from it, including Mine with the ball now off top. He's going to dribble right side, dump pass inside to Martin. Martin has trouble with it, loses it, but it gets it back to Mine, right block. Tanner Bruna, left side three. That's going to go down. Tanner Bruna, his first triple of the evening. A big one for the Wildcats as they jump out to a 5-0 advantage now. Early first quarter action, jump ball is going to be the call, and back over towards Hanover it goes. These two teams met last year as well in the TVL tournament. They met in quarterfinal action. Centralia came in as the 3 seed, Hanover as the 6 seed, and Hanover upset Centralia 43-40. The Wildcats were led by Chase Bruna, senior last year, with 16 points. On the other end, Maverick Becker, back this year, junior, has himself 13 in that loss. Tanner Bruna, second three from same spot. That one's no good. Kanking pulls down the defensive board, and Centralia's off and running. Quickly down the right side, step back three is off from Paxton Bowers. The 6-foot senior has a nice-looking shooting stroke. Watching him in the warm-up line. Couldn't get that one to fall on the tough step back, but good defense. Now turnover Hanover as Garrett Martin got his pocket pick. Quickly, 94 feet up the other way with Maverick Becker. He misses it. Tanking gets back to the board. He can't get the second shot. Third opportunity, no good for the Panthers. Defense at the rim has been superb by Hanover here in the first couple minutes, and Bruna just loses it out of bounds. Brigham Bruna, the senior guard for Corey Jensen's team, just loses it in that far corner off his fingertips. Slaps his hand in disgust, but needs to get back into it defensively. Kind of a 1-2-2, 3-2 matchup zone for Hanover this year. They've been very effective with it so far. Inside right block against Martin. Turnaround shot by Duke Timmel is good for his first bucket of the evening. First bucket for Centralia, too, as well, as it is 5-2. Mine brings it across the timeline for the Wildcats. Mine spin cycle again inside, and a travel is called for Hanover. So now 3 quick turnovers for Corey Jensen and his boys in this one, where they did a superb job of it last night against last night against Valley Heights. They only committed 8 turnovers total in the game. They're already up to 3 here in this third quarter. Centralia will go 4 out, 1 in around the big Duke Timmel inside. Now we're going to flash high post, does Maverick Becker. Right side 3 from Alderfer. That one's going to be partially blocked by Braylon Mine. Out of bounds, staying with Centralia. Quinn Alderfer not afraid to let that one fly. The freshman right in the face of Mine. Mine ended up getting a piece of that one, but it'll stay with the Panthers. Inbound plays, corner 3 up, no good from Reese. Tanking offensive board, though, take it inside. That's going to be Duke again. Up second, third opportunity, and one for Duke Timmel. Of course, the bench giving the old Duke, Duke, Duke shout there as Duke Timmel now with all 4 points by Centralia early on. That personal foul will go against Garrett Martin, the junior down low. Had a nice game, too, against Valley Heights, 16 points as he really caused havoc for those Mustangs down low. First free throw of the night is going to be missed. Martin pulls down the defensive board, nearly throws it away, and now it does. Stolen away, taken up for a layup by Maverick Becker, and that is good. 4 turnovers now for Hanover here early on, and Coach Corey Jensen is going to go to his bench early on. Out top, Braylon Mine guarded tight with it, left wing. Gets it off to Martin, top of the key, looking for a man. Had a cutter back door, decides to give it back to Mine. Mine trying to work against Timmel. Knocking him down, right block, up and one for Braylon Mine. Flexes on Duke Timmel a little bit as the big junior picks up his first personal foul, and Mine gets his second bucket of the evening to fall down. 7-6, our score here, early first quarter as we play it. Centralia, Hanover leading this one with 3:46 left to play. It's been an exciting day of basketball here. Of course, Centralia girls just victorious here moments ago. Earlier on in the game, on the day, too, as well. Axel victorious on the boys' side, while over on the girls, Clifton-Clyde punched their ticket to the tournament, to the championship. First turnover now by Centralia as Mine can't finish off the old-fashioned three-point play. 8-6, still our score. Actually, mine does finish that off. Excuse me, had it wrong. Martin with the top of the key. Mine drives baseline, had to lay up the sights to give it up. Top of the key now. Martin will set it back up. Right side, Tanner Bruno already with a 3 to his name. Gets inside, spin around shot off the glass and good for Tanner Bruno, as he now has 5 points to go along with the 5 points from Braylon Mine. And it is 10-6 here early on Hanover. Inside, Duke Timmel tries to get it stolen away now by the Wildcats. Second turnover by Centralia. Left side, Braylon Mine going to step into a three-hand in his face air ball. Holds that shooting form a little bit. As head coach Corey Jensen just says, you know what, you're going to miss some of those every now and then like that. Keep your head in the game and let's go. 10-6, our early first quarter score. Hanover leading this one. Hunter Kiekefer into the contest now. The freshman for the Wildcats will be up top of this defense with Bruna. Down low, we're going to go into the post, off the glass, and good for Reese Tanking. Tanking's first bucket here in this first quarter. And Centralia cuts it down to 2. An experienced team for Centralia here this year. They start 3 seniors, a junior and a freshman, and bring 3 seniors off the bench. Missed shot by Brigham Bruna. First one of the game inside is missed by the senior. Now quickly at the other end defensively, Hanover gets a steal. Hunter Kiekefer comes up with that one. A sloppy play on both ends here in the first quarter. Kiekefer right wing will get into the defense. No foul, no travel, no nothing. And a jump ball is finally the call. A lot of contact there. As head coach Nick Evans not too happy with it here near side for Centralia. Corey Jensen the same on the Hanover side. 10-6 early first quarter action. Substitute coming now for Centralia. Tyler Jones, the 6-foot sophomore, will come in at next horn. Hanover 3-2 defense extends well outside the three-point line. Centralia will go 4 out, 1 in, around the big man down inside. That's Duke Timmel. Left side into the hands of Paxton Bowers. Powers tries to go left baseline against this defense. Behind the back, underneath the basket, somehow sneaks his way in and sneaks a shot up for Paxton Bowers. Balance scoring so far here for Centralia, as 4 of 5 starters have put the ball in the basket here in this first quarter. Braylon Mine, top of the key, gets into the lane, a little Euro step. Block will be the call, and Braylon Mine will step to the line for 2 free throws. So Bowers gets the bucket on one end and now picks up the personal foul on the other side, trying to draw the block or charge from Braylon Mine as he snuck his way into the line. Second personal foul, or second team foul now for Centralia in this first half. Mine calmly to the line, sinks the first free throw. In will come in the before-mentioned Tyler Jones. He will check Duke Timmel. So 6 foot, check 6'3". Substitution 2 now for Hanover, as in will come Patrick Cook, the big senior. 1.2 is the name. Is an court roll off the bench. Free throw. Hanover pulls Bruno's and a ball stays with Hanover. Good second effort there by the senior Brigham Bruno. You don't see many players just go diving on the floor anymore, and he did from up the three-point line. Top of the key now, Braylon Mine's going to fire up the three. That one's money. Braylon Mine out here hot to start this game. A triple, 2 buckets and 2 free throws to start this one, as he has the Hanover Wildcats up by 4 with 1 minute left to play in this first quarter. Top of the key, Becker will set it up now for the Panthers. Gets a screen from Tanking. Tries to roll screen and roll right side now into Bowers. Bowers, a lot of contact, no foul called. Back to him on the offensive rebound. Second try, that should be a foul, and it will be on Braylon Mine for Hanover. 9 points already for Braylon Mine in this first quarter, as he has been the entire offense for Hanover starting off. He had a slow game for his measures, 11 points versus Valley Heights last night, but starting off here hot. Bowers at the line, misses his first free throw of the afternoon, as now Centralia is 0 for 2 from the stripe here early on. Second free throw, calmly knocks that one down, does the senior guard. as we roll under 45 seconds left to play here, first quarter in a fast-moving contest. Last one of the day here from Onaga. Winner will face the Axel Eagles in the TVL Tournament Championship tomorrow at 7:30. Brigham Bruno sees to stay inside. Nice pass for Garrett Martin. Misses that one, though, from point-blank range, as Martin doesn't have the touch he has tonight like he did against Valley Heights. Inside wildly goes Tyler Jones. Kicks it out now for Tanking. Top of the key. Becker will reset. Maverick Becker inside. Kicks it out. 3 ball from Reese Tanking. That one's down. 3 ball for Reese Tanking. 5 points down for the senior. Braylon Mine brings it across the timeline with 8 seconds. Mine gets inside. Spin cycle again. Foul. And 2 free throws upcoming for Braylon Mine. He has been living at will inside this Centralia defense. So go hard to his left. Quick spin back to the right. And foul shots coming now for the sophomore. Personal foul will go on Tyler Jones. Picks up his first personal. First free throw now for Mine is good. Second free throw coming out with 3.8 seconds to go in a quick moving first quarter. Free throw for Mine. That one's good, too, as well. Mine 4 for 5 from the stripe in this quarter. Quickly the other way. Becker will get it off. No chance. And so Handover takes a 2-point lead into second quarter action. 16-14 your score. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Cottage Hill Ag Supply makes precision planting work for you. Put their experience and exceptional customer service to work when planning for the next planting season. Check their test plot results with quality seed lines including AgriGold and NC+. Set up assistance with your planner and adjustments as needed help you be more efficient. As a fellow farmer, Darren Jacobson can share his experience if you're new to precision planting. Count on top quality products with expert service and a commitment to go above and beyond for their customers. Go online to cottagehillagsupply.com.
State Auto, a friend you can depend on.
Do you know the total value of your personal possessions? On a quick guess, you probably would underestimate considerably. Your independent State Auto insurance agent can help you estimate the value of the items you own so you can maintain coverage in case they're lost, stolen, or destroyed. Making sure you're adequately covered is one of his biggest responsibilities.
Talk to your independent State Auto agent, Justin Dragiston, in Washington at 325-2263 or in Concordia at 243-3436.
16-14 at the end of one quarter. 12-14. Hanover has led from the beginning get-go. They are led by Braylon Mine already with 11 points, 5 points for Tanner Bruna. As for Centralia, they had 3 players with 4 points. That'll be Duke Timmel, Reese Tanking, and Paxton Bowers, all with 4, while Maverick Becker had 2 as well. Maverick Becker had himself 2. Duke Timmel there with 2, 2 and a 3, a 2 and a 1. Got to get my math right here. We'll get everyone squared away. So actually 5 points now for Reese Tankings, 4 points for Duke Timmel, 3 for Paxton Bowers, as I tried to add 2 and 1 and came up with 4. Inside the good defense by Garrett Martin, and Tanner comes away with the board. Quickly up now into the hands of Brandon Bikeman. Bikeman in there with Hunter Keycafer, Garrett Martin, Braylon Mine, and Tanner Bruna, the 5 out there for the Wildcats. As for Centralia, they're going to go Reese Tanking, Duke Timmel, Clinton Oldifer, Maverick Decker. And your other big man there, Paxton Bowers, starting 5 for both sides. Turnover by Hanover. They're 5th now in this contest. Now Hunter Keycafer takes it back. Keycafer all alone at the rim. Up, fouled. Will miss the free throw, but an opportunity for 2 points. Hunter Keycafer really had an opportunity to finish that one off if he would have went up a little bit stronger, but instead 2 free throws upcoming now for the freshman off the bench. Foul will go against Maverick Decker, his first personal. Keycafer calmly at the line. Pink shoes rocking by the freshman. Looks pretty nice, but they're not helping the free throw percentage. Misses that first one. As Cameron Juneman first action in now for the junior, as he will check Tanner Bruna. Keycafer 7 points last night versus Valley Heights. He had 5 of those in the first half, but can't seem to find the mark from the line. He goes 0 for 2 on that attempt as Hanover goes empty on that possession. As we've seen in the first 3 games, every possession is so important when it comes to this time of year. We had a nail-biter with the game before us. Centralia held off Valley Heights 46-42 earlier in the day on the girls' side. Clifton-Clyde topped Hanover 57-55. Paxton Bowers, a 3-ball for the Panthers, gives them their first lead of the afternoon, 17-16, here with 6:27 left to play, first quarter. TKFord tries to get into the lane and does. Backing down his defender will be Aldifer. Now Garrett Martin finds a man, Bikeman. Bikeman gets it left corner, up top, rotation, Braylon Mine, right wing. Going to reset it, guarded tightly by Maverick Becker. Trying to get a little handoff there to Juneman. Mine trying to work his way inside. Dumps it off for Garrett Martin, but Martin just quits moving. A turnover, Hanover again, and Centralia out and running. Quentin Aldifer all the way to the rim, shot up, no good. Gets his own offensive rebound and kicks it out now. Paxton Bowers stopped the key. Hanover rushing back in defense, getting into the middle of the lane. Will be Aldifer again. Pull-up shot, no good. Defensive rebound. Who's it off of? Staying with Centralia. Garrett Martin couldn't force that defensive rebound to come down in the way of his liking, and it'll stay with the Panthers. Brigham Brunin now in for Hunter Kiekefer. 2-3 defense on the inbounder. Screen pass up top. Reese Tankin will end up with it. Little runner in the lane, up, no good, but offensive rebound fought for, and it's going to go over Hanover's way. Centralia clashes the board harder than I think I've seen anyone here at this tournament do it so far, and they have the height to do it too as well. Duke Timmel 6'3", Reese Tanking 6'3", Paxton Bowers 6 foot, Tyler Jones 6 foot, off the bench if they want. Brett Heidemann 6'3", Henry Heidemann 6'2". Some heights for this Centralia Panthers team, and talking to head coach Nick Evans throughout the year during our Coach's Corner interview every Tuesday at 5:20. He said this team just needs to learn how to play with each other. Here's a turnover, run out now for Aldifer. Aldifer smartly kicks it back now to Becker as the Panthers will reset. Tanking fakes on a 3, now gets to the free throw line. Shot no good. Offensive rebound, no defensive rebound, taken by Braylon Mine. Hanover now with 7 turnovers in this first half. They had 8 total in their win versus Valley Heights, and Corey Jensen wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 17-16 our score. Hanover trailing by 1.
You don't ask that much from your propane provider. Just the basics. Competitive pricing, quick delivery, reliable service. And if there's an emergency, the assurance that you won't be left out in the cold. You get all of that from Wanklin Oil. If you're not getting what you want from your current propane dealer, call Wanklin Oil at 1-800-794-2019. Jared, Dennis, or Zach will make the transition easy. It's not a hassle. Wanklin Oil is covering more of Northeast Kansas and can get to you right away. Wanklin Oil, 1-800-794-2019. We've had the energy since 1926.
Hanover held a 2-point advantage at the end of one quarter, but Centralia has come back here in the second. Really used defense, has held Hanover scoreless so far for the first about 3 minutes of this quarter. Meanwhile, Paxton Bowers drained a 3-ball for Centralia, giving them now the 1-point lead, 17-16. Brigham Bruin has it left side. Will set it up now for the white and blue of Hanover. Garrett Martin at the free throw line. Handoff Cameron Juneman. Juneman trying to get downhill, does get to that left hand, but kicks it out, stopped nicely by Tanking. Braylon Mine at the right high post. Now Garrett Martin right block, looking for someone, kicks it out top, Bikeman. Bikeman with that headband comes, gets a screen for Martin. Will not use the screen, goes left instead of right. Now Bruna tries to get into the lane. That's Brigham. Pops it back out as there's not a whole lot of rhythm here for Hanover offensively so far in this first half. Bikeman trying to work his way inside. He's going to step back for a 3. That's going to go doinking off the side of the rim. No good on his first shot of the night for Brant Bikeman. Inside, nice pass up and down for Clinton Aldifer. He can't get the first one to go, but second opportunity for Duke Temple will go down for the Panther as the 6'3 junior continues to work inside against Hanover. Tanner Bruna in. Hunter Kiekefer in. Brant Bikeman and Cameron Juneman out. Braylon Mine had an explosive first quarter, 11 points for the sophomore, but he has been quiet here the first 4 minutes of the second. Drew Timmel at the line for 2 free throws. First one is up, it was 1 free throw. It is missed. Offensive rebound pulled down, though, by Centralia. Handover finally comes out of there with it. Centralia 1 for 4 from the stripe here early on, 25%. Tanner Bruna 3-ball, that's short. Defensive rebound pulled down Panthers, and Handover goes 1 and done. 3 Reese tanking up, no good. Keycaper pulls down the board. Mine will look to push left side. Tanking pokes it away from Mine. Then Tanking goes on the floor, dives on it. Tanner Bruna ends up with it. Hunter Keycaper 3, no good. Offensive rebound, plot around, ends up in the hand of Garrett Martin. Up and down there for Martin. Right place, right time for the junior as he gets that one to fall. 1 point advantage, Centralia. A foul will be called inside 20. That's going to go against Brigham Bruna, his first personal foul. Now team's third here tonight. Handover, your 2 seed. Centralia, your 3 seed in this tournament. Handover victorious in their first matchup of the weekend last night over Valley Heights. Meanwhile, Centralia the same over Donovan last night, too, as well. Centralia spreads their offense out against this closing defense of Handover. Inside, Reese Tanky, nice little turnaround shot, no good. Garrett Martin pulls down the big defensive board. He's taking 5 points for him in that first half. Nothing in the second. Blocked by Duke Timmel, but a foul will be called. Will that be on Timmel? It will be. So now the junior picks up 2 personal fouls on the shot, and will send Hunter Keycaper to the line where he is 0 for 2, though, here early on in this one. 2 free throws upcoming now for the freshman off the bench. 3 dribbles right hand, spins it in that left, throws up the free throw. That one's pure. Substitution now for Centralia. 32, Brett Heidemann in for the Panthers. First action now for the junior off the bench. Second free throw. That one will be short, though, by Keycaper as he splits a pair. Handover back defensively. Quickly the other way does the Centralia team go, and they do it with passes, too, as well. A very well-oiled machine inside. Speaking about a well-oiled machine, nice runner by Bowers. Bowers misses the first one. Tanking comes out of nowhere for a second opportunity, and finally Martin pulls down the board. Centralia has had everything at the rim here in this first half. They've been crashing offensive rebounds, getting them second opportunities, but just not being able to finish. And Handover still holds close, tied here at 19. An athletic save by Bowers after the miss by Braylon Mine, his first shot here in this quarter after the 11-point first quarter. And a foul will be called. Or no, it's not a foul. It will just stay with Centralia ball underneath their own basket. Tanking will be your trigger man. Gives it near side into the hands of Heidemann. Heidemann up top now, Aldifer. Aldifer cross court, left side, lines up in the hands of Bowers. Bowers left corner, and a foul in that corner. Tanner Bruna commits the personal foul. His first personal in this one. Third team, fourth team now for Handover. So next foul will send Centralia to the line for free throws for the rest of this quarter. 1:55 remaining. We're going to go in the backcourt now as Maverick Becker will bring it across the timeline. Handover extending this defense out, knotted up at 19. Aggressive style, both teams play, and a fast-paced style, too, as well. Handover even more, averaging 62 points per game. Bruna gets tackled out by the front line. Tanner Bruna ends up with it in a nice little scooping shot there by the sophomore. A runner through the lane gives Handover the 2-point advantage. Physical play here between these two teams. And then a touch foul out front on Brigham Bruna. He can't believe it as he got tackled just as soon as he crossed that half-court line. Little hand touch foul, his second personal. Fifth there for Handover, as we just mentioned. So now 2 free throws upcoming for Paxton Bowers. Bowers with 3 points in that first quarter, has a triple to his name, misses this first free throw. Substitution now is Brant Bikeman in for Bruna with those 2 fouls, so Brigham on the bench for the last 124. Second free throw now up. That one's no good by Bowers, as Centralia cannot buy a free throw. 1 for 6. Inside, Hunter Kiefer on the other end. Good little runner there by the freshman. Gives this now a 4-point advantage, Wildcats. Inside, Tanking gets into the lane, kicked around, finally picked up, though, by Heineman. Heineman puts it up from the left shot. Wild shot, no good. Bruna pulls down the board. Quickly the other way. Mine brings it across the timeline. Mine will set it up, guarded tightly by Paxton Bowers. Right elbow, Garrett Martin. Looking for a back cutter and Bikeman. Garrett Martin will look to go to work. Tries the back cutter again, now gets it off the Mine as we hit 45 seconds left to go before halftime. Mine stuck with it at high right post. Now gets it off to Garrett Martin, left side. A lot of hands coming in. No foul as everyone was reaching for that ball. Centralia comes out of it. Bowers up and down the court. Other end down for Paxton Bowers. 5 points now in this quarter for the senior, as he has 8 in the game, and a foul out top by Clinton Alderfer. The freshman will pick up his first personal, as that will be the 3rd team foul for Centralia, so no free throws yet for Hanover. 23 seconds left to go. Hanover with it in possession of their half of the court. They're working right to left as we see it, so right in front of the Centralia bench. Now, that court it goes to Mine as he comes right to left across the timeline. Guarded tightly by Maverick Becker. 17 seconds as the clock ticks. Hanover will hold for the last shot. Centralia wanting a 5 seconds. Hunter Kiefer with it, left side. Trying to back down. Duke Timmel with those 2 fouls. Inside, Tanner Bruna had Garrett Martin. Martin fumbles it with 2 seconds. Mine's got to put it up. He does at the buzzer, but it is no good. And Hanover still leads by 2 going into halftime, 32-31. 16 more minutes to see who gets to face off against Axel in the TVL Tournament Championship tomorrow afternoon. Then at halftime, Hanover leading 23-21.
State purpose of visit.
Well, looks like the old tractor's gonna kick the bucket this year.
Searching internet for new buckets.
No, I want to check insurance rates.
Sale located. Right now, get 20% off new bucket with code It's Raining Buckets.
Robots don't know you. We do. For more than 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has relied on relationships to get you the insurance coverage you need for your farm or ranch. Find a Farm Bureau agent at fbfs.com/protect. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call on Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Bryce Leonard in Washington today.
Everyone's wanting to reduce, reuse, and recycle. How about reducing the amount of money leaving your bank account every month? With income-based living and reduced cable bill cost for everyone, Waterville Housing Authority is your housing partner. Enjoy maintenance-free and comfortable living in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Check out their Facebook page or call 785-363-2239. That's 785-363-2239.
Call Parthimer Electric at 268-0553. At Parthimer Electric, we specialize in residential and commercial electrical services and are dedicated to providing customer service that is second to none. Parthimer Electric won't leave the job until you're satisfied. Parthimer Electric is available at all hours and offers flexible services for indoor or outdoor jobs. You can visit us on the web at the Parthimer Electric Facebook site or give us a call at 268-0553. Parthimer Electric in Frankfort.
You want a bank that not only cares about you, but the businesses and families around. FNB Washington is that bank. Community-minded since 1883, FNB Washington truly has been there through it all. A mainstay in the Washington community, FNB cherishes the opportunity to give back, whether participating in hosting local events, providing a community room for public use, or cheering the Tigers on to victory. Your local and hometown bank is still FNB Washington, Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
At halftime of this 2-3 matchup of the boys contest, Hanover leading 23-21 in what has been a back-and-forth game. Hanover led 17-14 at the end of quarter number 1, but that was a low-scoring second quarter. 7 points for Centralia, 6 points for Hanover. Looking at scoring in that first half, first for Centralia, trailing here by 2. They were led by Paxton Bowers with 8 points, 6 points for Duke Timmel, 4 of those inside as he has really caused Hanover problems here in this contest. 5 points for Reese Tanking and 2 points for Maverick Becker. Centralia 3 turnovers in that first half. Abysmal, though, I think is the word from the free throw line. 1 for 6, so cannot buy a bucket from that strike. As for Hanover, they were led by Braylon Mine with 11 points. He had all of those in the first quarter. 7 points for Tanner Bruna, 2 points for Garrett Martin, and 3 points for Hunter Kikefer off the bench. Hanover Wildcats committed 7 turnovers, but they shot the free throw a little bit better. They were 5 for 9, still just a hair over 50%, though, something to be wanting more out of is head coach Corey Jensen in that first half. But coming out of halftime, I'm sure we'll expect to see the same physical play, too, as well, as it has been an up and down, kind of sloppy second quarter there, but a very good and a very tight contest, just like the first couple ones have been so far here this afternoon. We're going to take one more timeout. We will wrap up our coverage here from Onaga here after this contest, so we'll wrap up or take a look back at how this day has worked out, all the fun and excitement we've had, close games with good TVL basketball, and another good 16 minutes upcoming for you here on KNDY and, of course, on Blue Valley TV, too, as well. At halftime, Hanover leading 23-21. A word now from our sponsors.
Unload your unwanted or unused items and benefit local residents with disabilities through the Twin Valley Thrift Shops. Have some good used things taking up space? Drop those off anytime at the warehouse in Waterville or Twice But Nice in Beatty. For larger lots of garage sale leftovers, furniture, and the like, call to arrange pickup. Every donation sold benefits Twin Valley Services and their local residents. Learn more online at twinvalleyfriends.com or stop by the warehouse in Waterville, plus used furniture and appliances, or Twice But Nice in Beatty.
You made your house a home. With a homeowner's insurance policy from Blue Valley Insurance, we can relax knowing that things you treasure are protected. I'm Dave Savage, and as an independent insurance agent, we sell for a number of different companies to give you the best price. With our flexible options, savings, and expert service, you'll know that your home is getting the best protection possible. We're Blue Valley Insurance of Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
This is Thad Argenbright with Performance Ag in Waterville, your Pioneer dealer. Our vision at Performance Ag is to deliver to you the very best in seed genetics from Pioneer, along with the best in service, which includes on-site seed treatment, direct delivery, and tender use. Call me, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and find out why. With Pioneer from Performance Ag, you get more than a bag of seed.
When you start a plumbing or electrical project, make sure that you have what you need to get the job done. If you don't have everything you need, Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axel Lumber can help. Stocking a full line of electrical wiring, switches, boxes, and everything to the fixtures and even light bulbs. For that plumbing task, there's pipes, connectors and joints, faucets, toilets, and accessories. From an installation or remodel to a simple repair, get the plumbing and electrical supplies you need at one stop at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axel Lumber.
Max Blasky back with you here in Onaga, game number 4 of our broadcast, fourth and final one so far here tonight, and what has been an exciting TVL tournament. Breaking down the brackets for you if you haven't caught up. Girls bracket is set. Clifton-Clyde, the top seed, will face off 3 seeds Centralia tomorrow at 6 o'clock. That means 5-seeded Hanover Lady Wildcats will face off against 2 seeds the Valley Heights Mustangs, as Valley Heights fell to Centralia 46-42, and Hanover fell to Clifton-Clyde 57-55, in what was an exciting girls game in both of those matchups. It started off with 2 20-point games in the Clifton-Clyde Hanover game. Sevi Wertz had 21, Anna Juneman 29 points in that first game, but it wasn't enough as the Hanover girls fall. In our second game of the day, up came a boys contest between top-seeded Clifton-Clyde and 4-seeded Axel. Axel got revenge on a loss from January 5th as they topped Clifton-Clyde 50-48 on a last-second 3 from Eli Brocksterman. He finished with 15 points along with 15 from Brandon Smelsley and 10 points from Wyatt Detweiler, getting the start for the Eagles tonight. And in our third game moments ago, Centralia snuck past Valley Heights 46-42. Centralia was led by Kara Gibbs and Owen Dieters with 13 points apiece as they move on to the championship round. Here in front of us, last boys contest between Hanover and Centralia. Hanover leads 23-21 before second half action. We'll take one more time out and bring you back the last 16 minutes.
Stocked with the freshest produce and always fresh meat counter, J&R Market in Frankfort is your full-service grocery. Start saving today with weekly specials. The J&R Market app makes shopping a breeze, so you're in and out and on your way. Open 7 days a week for your convenience, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. until 7 p.m., Saturday 9 to 6, Sunday 9 to 5. Freshest produce, best selection, greatest value, J&R Market in Frankfort.
Generations have relied on Kinsley's of Marysville, the Padden Funeral Chapel in Frankfort, Hanover Mortuary, Ward Funeral Homes of Lynn and Washington, and Landreth Axel Funeral Home. You can continue to rely on the professional experience that they provide and the heartfelt concern that they offer each family that they serve. Caring concern in your family's time of need.
To keep your vehicle running good and looking good, all you need is M&R Auto Parts in Frankfort. Motor oil, air filters, spark plugs, batteries, brakes, and more. M&R also has what you need for the outside of the vehicle. Wheel cleaners, glass cleaners, washes, and waxes. That's M&R Auto Parts, your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer in Frankfort.
At Kramer Oil, safety always comes first. We're here to keep your home and shop warm with reliable propane delivery, which is why with your first fill-up, we perform a complimentary leak check. Your safety is our top priority, so you can rest easy knowing we've got you covered. And we're not just about safety, we're about convenience too. Need propane when you want it at a fair price? Call or text us today at 785-562-2466. We're here to serve you.
16 minutes to go to see who gets a chance to play Axel in the TVL Boys Tournament Championship game tomorrow at 7:30. It was a back-and-forth first half as Hanover holds on to a slight 2-point lead, but expect tough competition and good play here, of course, coming up in the second half. Under second-year head coach Nick Evans, the Centralia Panthers trailed 17-14 at the end of one quarter, made a comeback almost of it there in the second half, but still trailed by 2. Under head coach Corey Jensen, these Hanover boys are looking to get back to the state, to the tournament championship game. Hanover starts the second half off for Hanover with a nice little runner inside. 2-point bucket is good. And now a turnover Centralia to come out at halftime. Didn't say that very often in the first half as Centralia only committed 4 turnovers as a team, but already their first one here in the second half. Hanover, if they are able to win this game, will go into the championship game vying for their 8th one in school history. Their last one, or their 9th one, in school history. Their last one came back in 2021. As for Centralia, they won it the year after Hanover. And the Wildcats just send it right back over to Centralia. Braylon Mine, the story of that first half, himself 11 points at first quarter, got to the line 5 times for the triple and another bucket. Since then, only like he was there in the first half. Of course, both teams very good defensively. Hanover and Centralia, both of them only allow about 40 points per game, just a hair over. There's a 3 blocked in the corner. Who got that one up? Paxton Bowers shot it, and I believe getting out there was Tanner Bruno with the big block. Or no, it's Braylon Mine, excuse me. So Mine making up for it on the defensive end. After getting his 3 block, Paxton Bowers then commits the personal foul. So a minute 30 into this third quarter, Centralia already picks up their first team foul. Second one now for Bowers in the game. Garrett Martin topside gives it off Tanner Bruno. Bruno looking for a man left side. Brent Beichman looking to get inside. Spinning at the left elbow. Bowers goes diving for it, and it will stay with Hanover, though. scary play out at half court as Tanner Bruna was bending down to reach that one. Reese tanking with diving for the ball, kind of took out Bruna's knees, but everyone's okay. We're back up to it now, back and going. Bikeman will go retrieve this one in the backcourt, bring it across the timeline for the Wildcats. Right side, high post, he comes Garrett Martin. We're going to run that little rub play we like so much. Garrett Martin, high post, hands off now to Bikeman, who got it back. We're trying to post up. Braylon Mine, right elbow, has to kick it out. Tanner Bruna now top side. He'll dribble it out as we go 5 out, 1 in. Martin left elbow, now into Bikeman. Bikeman thought about a 3 straight on, gets into the lane, looking for some help. Has a man underneath, but at the back to the basket, has to kick it out to Brigham Bruna. Hanover taking a lot of time here. A quick-moving first half is what it was between these two teams. Inside, Garrett Martin wide open underneath the bucket. Puts it up for his second bucket here tonight. Good pass by Tanner Bruna. Quickly the other way, Paxton Bowers out of control, but offensive rebound, Centralia. Second option, third option is finally fouled, as Hanover cannot keep Centralia off the board in this one. Duke Kimmel got themselves 2 opportunities on it. Reese Tanking got himself a shot at it too, but Centralia couldn't come up with a point. They will try an opportunity now from the free throw line. Brigham Bruna, the senior guard for the Wildcats, picks up his 3rd personal foul, as Kimmel calmly knocks down his first free throw. Substitution now, Hunter Kekafer in for Bruna. Second free throw now upcoming for Kimmel. 6'3" junior had himself 6 points in that first half. Second free throw is pure, and that was a major improvement from the first half. Centralia shot 1 of 6 from the free throw line in that first half. So far here, 2-for-2 on those lone 2 shots. Garrett Martin, right block, looking for an opportunity for a shot, forces it up, misses that one. Centralia comes with it the other way. Bowers left side, now into the hands of Maverick Becker. Around the horn it goes, back to the hands of Becker, left wing. Cross-court whip pass into the hands of Quinn Alderfer. Alderfer misses that one, but a foul will be called on Hanover. Crashing down for the defensive board was Brant Bikeman. The junior picks up now his first personal foul. Second one up now for Hanover in this quarter. Tanking will be the trigger man underneath his basket. He goes half court to Becker. Down the horn, back to Tanking for 3. That one's going to be long, no good. Braylon Mine pulls down the air ball. Mine looking to break down this defense. Gets to the left side post. Now backing down his defender. Taller man shoots over him, and it drops over the head of Maverick Becker. Braylon Mine just backed him down to his spot about 6 feet away from the basket and put that one in the hole. Top side, Centralia will now reset it. Now all of a sudden trailing by 6, 29-23. Inside, Becker gets it, but blocks. Tips. Oh, it's going to be Hanover ball. Tanner Bruna blocked that one out of bounds. Second judge comes up from the sideline, says, hey, wait a minute, let's rethink about this one. Let's see what the official call is. We're going to give Tanner Bruna a block anyway, and it will say Centralia ball. So that is the right call. Hanover fans not too terribly happy with that one, but it is the right call. Max Blasky with you from Onaga, 4th and final game here today. As always, thank you for tuning in this week from the TVL tournament. We do appreciate it. It is always a hectic week, especially when reschedules happen like they did this year, but we made our way through it. Bruna blocks that one out of bounds again as Becker can't get past the sophomore Tanner Bruna. Back-to-black defensive stops now for the Wildcats. Head coach Nick Evans really wanting a foul, not going to get it as Martin knocks that one out of bounds. Still chatting with the referee over here near side. His second-year head coach for the Panthers, Nick Evans. Left side, 3-ball on the way on the little scissor screen. That one falls down, and a timeout taken by Nick Evans. 3-ball by Reese Tanking. Finally gets something to drop for the Panthers as they pull now within 3. 29-26, 4 minutes left to play in this third quarter. We'll be back after this message.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Handover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Handover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Handover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Hunter Kiekever trapped in that dead man's corner, somehow gets away from it. Now Centralia is going to foul 94 feet away from the basket. That's on Paxton Bowers. It is. That's going to be his third personal. As he looks towards the sideline in disgust, but hacking the way you were going to fix that one up. And we'll get another crack at it as Centralia full court man pressing. Braylon Mine's going to get on the other side of Quentin Alderfer. Gets it across the timeline. Now attacks left side of the lane. Off of Alderfer, and it will stay with the Wildcats. Back and forth game, 23-21 was our halftime score. Hanover led. Now they're up 29-26 with 3:51. This has been a defensive battle for both sides. Centralia has had many opportunities at some second chance points with some offensive rebounding. Hanover here on the offensive end, though, finds Garrett Martin wide open after a scrum for the ball. He just likes to hang around the bottom of the basket and often finds himself with that rock. At the other end, though, Reese Tanking puts up a two, answers back Martin's deuce. Still a three-point contest. Frank Mikeman's going to get into the lane. Nice little floater up, no good. Defensive board pulled down there by Kimmel. Mikeman's first shot of the night. I don't know if it was a shot or if it was more of a pass to, or kind of like an alley-oop to Martin. It's not going to count nonetheless. And then on the other end, Mikeman picks up the personal foul at half court. The junior trying to get out there and make something happen, get some words of encouragement from his head coach, Corey Jensen. Still 2-3 defense that likes to extend outside the three-point line, does this Hanover squad. Hunter Kiekefer hounding Reese Tanking left side. Tanking's going to fire that one from the free throw line inside. Duke Timmel, another offensive board, gives the Centralia Panthers another offensive possession. Now a turnover, Centralia, as Braylon Mine comes up with the steal. Hunter Kiekefer will bring it across the timeline. Gets it to Tanner Bruner, right wing. Wing now will get a little give and go between him and Mine. Tanner Bruner inside. He tips that one away, throws it away, trying to find Martin. Up the court, Reese Tanking for two. Takes it 94 feet. Senior now with 7 points in this quarter as Centralia cuts this deficit down to 1. 2:20 left to play in a quick moving contest here for the right to go to the TVL Tournament Championship. Dykeman can't hit that one from 3 feet away. Hanover empty on their next possession. Down the horn it goes, ends up in the hand of Quentin Alderfer for the Centralia Panthers. Left corner, Alderfer. Now into the hands of Bowers. Fakes on three, gets inside, tries to draw a foul, and he will on Garrett Martin. That's going to be the second personal now on the junior, but more importantly, free throws upcoming for Paxton Bowers. That will be second personal foul on Garrett Martin. Fourth personal now for Hanover as Bowers can't make the first free throw. Substitution now, Cameron Juniman in for Tanner Bruna. Bowers at the line where he is 1 for 5 from the strike here tonight. Now he's going to be 2 for 6, just as we talked about it. Splits the pair. He will take a seat on the bench, and will come Tyler Jones. Centralia will full court man press like they have been all game. Mikeman having trouble getting it in, finally does to Mine. Mine takes it, now throws it across court to Hunter Kiecafer. Kiecafer with numbers, pokes out from behind by Maverick Becker, a turnover Wildcats. Centralia with it. Right side, Jones goes inside, and going tumbling will be Hunter Kiecafer. One of those that Jones pump faked, and Kiecafer just came flying in from the three-point line. Could hear assistant coach for the Hanover Wildcats there, Chris Mine, just yell, Hunter, stay on the ground. Chris Mine lit a fire underneath his squad last night, too, as well, in that game versus Valley Heights. Had to get on his boys a little bit, did the assistant coach, and it worked, and Hanover ended up victorious. First free throw there for Jones is a miss. Second one is going to be the same. Martin pulls down the board. Will go out of bounds, but off of Centralia. So now 50% is Centralia in the second half shooting the free throw. Drinking over a press breaker. We're just going to lob it up to Hunter Kiecafer. Somehow that's a foul on Hunter Kiecafer. I'm sure head coach Corey Jensen is going to pull in, and there he goes. Tanner Bruna now in for Hunter Kiecafer as the freshman just losing his head here in this second half. And that's already, didn't check it, the 15th foul for Hanover in this quarter. So Centralia, even with their free throw woes, will shoot free throws the last 138. Those woes continue for Jones as he misses that free throw. Hunter Kiecafer, third personal foul, will get checked out and has some words of advice from his head coach. Second free throw, and now that's going to be hard off the rim, and Bruna pulls down the board. 0 for 4 the last trip down the court is Tyler Jones. Centralia has been leaving valuable points at the line in this one. Martin with it at the right elbow, looking for a cutter. Swings it off to Tanner Bruna. Gets inside, finds a second cutter. Tanner Juneman, Cameron can't finish that one. Might have been partially blocked by the big man, Duke Timmel, inside, too, as well. Jones is going to drive baseline, finds it wide open. Maverick Becker, that one's halfway down and out, and off of Hanover, staying with Centralia. Hanover's been playing very good basketball so far here tonight, but if Centralia can make their free throws and make some shots from the floor, the Panthers would probably have a 10-point lead right now. But instead, it is knotted up at 31 with 1:07 left to play here in the third. Becker swings it back to Tanking, left corner three. That one's off, no good. Defensive rebound pulled down by Garrett Martin. Throws a few, not elbows, but kind of whips that out pretty quickly. Personal foul will be called on Centralia. Let's see who they put that up. That will go against Duke Timmel. Foul number 3. Talking about those words of advice that Chris Mine gives to his team. Of course, it comes with experience, too. The all-league player from Hanover back in the 90s led his team to many multiple winning seasons, and trying to do that now with his son leading this Hanover team. Got it up at 31, 44 seconds left to go. Brandon Beichman loses it, but gets it back, finds a wide-open Garrett Martin underneath the basket, and somehow Hanover gets 2 points out of that.
Christy Anders and Anders Fifely Funeral Homes are here to assist by providing support and personal services while helping create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved one. We're proud to offer affordable, personalized packages to fit any budget. You can find us online at apfunerals.com or visit us in Waterville at Christy Anders Funeral Home or in Riley at Anders Fifely Funeral Home.
Earning and keeping your business is the top priority at Oldie Tractor Repair in Lynn. Their professionally trained technicians have a tremendous amount of experience with all types of farm equipment. They service all brands of tractors, combines, and forage equipment, especially John Deere. They work on diesel truck engines, clutches, transmissions, differentials, and brakes. Call Oldie Tractor Repair of Lynn, Kansas, serving area farmers for over 26 years.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
12 points in that quarter for Handover. Hanover still holds the point advantage, 35-33, as we have 8 minutes left in this one. Reese taking from straight away, 3, no good, but offensive rebound pulled down, Maverick Becker. Centralia holds on another offensive possession, tanking inside. That one's down, and we're knotted up now at 35. The offensive rebound for Centralia in this game has been absolutely wild. Bikeman about throws it into the Centralia bucket as he got it to Tanner Bruno on the inbounds pass. Now a whole collective sigh of relief by this Hanover side. Martin up top, looking to get it to Juniman, and does. Juniman uses a screen from mine. Bikeman thought about a deep 3 left wing in front of Bowers. Smartly pulls it back down to Tanner Bruno. Tanner Bruno gets into the lane, little turnaround shot from the free throw line. That one falls in. Tanner Bruno now scored in every quarter, 11 points for the sophomore, as Hanover has had to touch the last 2 possessions deep inside as that ball has just found its way to the bottom of the bucket. Back to a 2-point lead for Hanover. Inside, Glenn Alderfer will try and attack. That's a wild shot, no good. Defensive rebound pulled down Martin. Mine will look to run. Gets it off to Bikeman right wing. He's going to look cross court now, gets it in to Martin in the corner. Martin, not a three-point shooter, will dribble in, gets all the way into the lane, looks to make a move, but stopped by Timmel. Oh, that's going to be stolen. Oh, almost out top by Tanking, as Tanking had good hands, got it away from Tanner Bruno. The Wildcats will keep possession of it. That's going to be a foul on Maverick Becker as he was holding Braylon Mine from being able to catch that ball. Personal foul now on Becker, his second. Game now for Hanover. Had 3 fouls, didn't play much of that third quarter. Now back here in the fourth. 6:06 left to play, 37-35 our score. Bruno will throw it out top to Tanner. Tanner will now reset it for the Wildcats with it on the right wing. Left side plus, he goes to Martin, gives a little give and go. Bruno takes it back right side into the lane, wanted a push off, didn't get it. Offensive rebound, Garrett Martin. And a jump ball will be called. It will stay with Hanover as Garrett Martin, the lone big man for Hanover, has had his, or not troubles, but had his battles so far here tonight with these bigs for Centralia. Bruno gets it knocked away. It'll stay with with Centralia. Of course, both of these teams looking to get back to the TVL Tournament Championship. It was just 3 years ago that Hanover won it. Back in 2021, went on to win the state title that year. Centralia won it 2 years ago. Axel last year, and one opportunity for Garrett Martin. The big man down low worked his magic, got the ball to stay on the rim long enough to drop down, and a big three-point play opportunity now for the Wildcats. Personal foul goes on Quentin Alderfer, the freshman for Centralia. Martin at the line. Free throw up and good for the big man. His first free throw here tonight. Hanover's first in the second half is good, but it gives them a 5-point advantage with 5:32 left to play. Right wing, Maverick Becker will try and get inside, gets it off to Paxton Bowers. Bowers is net. We're going to call a foul on Garrett Martin, I believe, as he says he can't do anything about it, and really he couldn't. There's a lot of ball. I think they called him with the body down low. Not in foul trouble yet, though, with 3 with 5:24 left to play. At the line is Paxton Bowers. He calmly knocks down his first free throw of this sequence. That's only his third make and 7 attempts so far here tonight. Second free throw is now good for Bowers as he sinks the pair. Centralia 5 for 10, 50% from the line in the second half. Brigham Bruner has it, right corner, thought about a 3, but guarded tightly by Bowers, thinks better of it. We're going to go right block to Garrett Martin. Martin cross-court pass to Mine. Now we've got Centralia in a runaround. Bikeman inside, a little floater. That's going to be short for the junior. Brandon Bikeman scoreless so far here in this one. Can't buy a bucket. Centralia still trails, though, by 3. Inside, Maverick Becker will get to his spot. Shot up, no good. Defensive board pulled down by Braylon Mine. Mine has had himself an excellent game, too, as well. 11 points in the first quarter, 4 points in the third. We'll see if he can come up big here in the fourth and keep this lead in Hanover's favor. Up and down, Tanner Bruna, no good. Brigham Bruna in there with an offensive board, and head coach Corey Jensen applauding the senior for that one. Of course, Brigham, not the biggest cat out there on the floor, but not afraid to put his body on the line, has already drawn a charge so far here tonight. Personal foul will go against Duke Timmel. That's his 4th personal foul. So he's going to have to come to the bench with 4:38 left to play, and we'll see how long head coach Nick Evans keeps him there. Bruna gets it in. Garrett Martin, right block. Martin looks to go to work. His pocket's going to be picked. Saving a run out is Braylon Mine as he forces a turnover, and Hanover has it back in their possession. Mine right block up, and a charge is the call. Braylon Mine just got a little bit too deep there. I don't know who it was that drew it. I think it was Clinton Alderfer, the freshman, but a good job to stay on him there by the freshman. So that's the 3rd personal foul now for Hanover in this one. Had an unwelcome visitor. My banner fell down on my head there for a second, so I had to control that one, but now we're back in action. 40-37 our score. Hanover still in the lead here. Late fourth quarter action inside. Maverick Becker will get an opportunity, but he's going to come up short with that shot. Quickly the other way, Tanner Bruna, right block, Garrett Martin. Martin trying to back him down. Martin just loses it. Time now, jump ball, and back over to Centralia it goes as Corey Jensen was looking to get the timeout. So Centralia ball now with 3:56 left to play. Head coach Corey Jensen still wanting an explanation on that jump ball, saying 2 men had possession of it. He's not quite sold on that one yet, but he's going to have to be. Needing his team to be strong, box out, he says, on this defensive possession. Just under 4 minutes left to go in this contest. Winner will face the 4-seeded Axel Eagles in the TVL Tournament Championship tomorrow afternoon at 7:30. Inside, Maverick Becker finds his way down to the low post. Now it's going to be Henry Heineman. First action now in for the junior here in this fourth quarter. Inside, Maverick Becker snakes his way up and down for 2. Maverick Becker puts it down, only his 2nd bucket here tonight. And head coach Nick Evans wants to take a timeout with 3:30 left. We'll take it with him. Hanover clinging to a 1-point advantage.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A Plyout Wildcat Booster, that's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
44-39. A tight one coming down to the end here in the last contest from Onaga on a Friday night. They've been tight the entire way and nothing to be changed here. We've had good games so far and expect two great championship games tomorrow afternoon, either between Axel and Handover or Axel and Centralia. Meanwhile, on the girls' side, it will be Clifton-Clyde and Centralia for the 2024 league tournament. Of course, Centralia girls would be looking for their 15th regular season, or 15th tournament championship, their first in 2022, while the Clifton-Clyde girls will be looking for their first in school. For the nice layup. Brigham Bruna, his first points of this evening, come up big here in this fourth quarter for the senior, who has struggled so far today. Three ball on the other end, Tanking. That hit three parts of the rim. Tanking gets his own offensive rebound. He's going to force one out, and one for Reese Tanking. Heck of an athletic take there by the senior, who's going to pick up the personal foul. It's going to go on Tanner Bruna, his second. And Tanking at the line in order to tie this one up at 42. In first free throw so far tonight, that one's pure for Centralia. Good make there by the senior. 42 all, 3:23 left to play. I think we had a foul down low, a little chicken wing on, I think, Centralia. No, yes, it'll go against Centralia. It'll go against Henry Heidemann, a first personal foul, but more importantly, fourth team one by the Panthers. So next personal foul, Hanover will be shooting free throws. Braylon Mine one-on-one against Maverick Becker, gets it across the timeline. Becker doing a good job staying with Mine, and a timeout by head coach Corey Jensen to avoid the 5-second penalty. We'll take it with Corey as we wind down to the finish line of this one. Knotted up at 42 with 2 minutes left to play.
Since 1976, Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions has been your farm and home marketing team. Let the experienced family team of Tom and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you when buying or selling a home or farmland. Delivering timely, honest, and professional guidance, visit olmstedrealestate.com to view current listings and auctions. Your farm and home marketing team is Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions.
310, sold 300, that's buyer 5-2.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to titantrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Hanover led 17-14 at the end of one quarter, held on to a 2-point advantage at half. It was 2 points still at the end of three quarters, and now we're knotted up at 42. Tanner Bruna will attack left side, gets to that left block, looks for a spinning shot up, no good. Hanover empty on this possession. A good shot there, just missed it, and now a foul about 70 feet away from the bucket. Picking that one up will be Brigham Bruna, the fourth personal now on the senior, who just had a bucket moments ago, a big one for Hanover to put them up, and now a foul will cause action to stop. 2 minutes left to go. Paxton Bowers brings it across the timeline. Right side into the hands of Maverick Becker. Becker gets it to Tanking. Tanking for three. Halfway down and out. Boy, Hanover saved their skin on that one. Quickly the other way. Hunter Kiefer now will push it. Left baseline, Brigham Bruna will try and drive. Fadeaway shot, no good. Garrett Martin, offensive rebound for the junior. Big points here for Garrett Martin in the fourth quarter as he always finds himself around the basket, or at least has the last couple days. 2-point advantage now for Hanover. Head coach Nick Evans tells his boys to calm down, get a good shot. Left baseline, Henry Heidemann. Out top now into the hands of Alderfer. Up top, Baxton Dowers, top of the circle. Against this defense for Hanover. That has been stout all day. Inside, Dowers takes it. Second pass blocked by Bruna, but a foul will be called on Tanner Bruna. That's going to be his third personal foul. It was a clean block if he hadn't just whacked his arm. A dead giveaway for the referee. Will send now Henry Heidemann to the line. The junior has not been at the action in the first three quarters, but here we are now in the fourth at the free throw line, trailing by 2 with 1:12 left to play. First free throw is up and no good by Heidemann. Centralia's free throw woes continue so far here tonight. In the second half, they are a dreadful 6 for 12, 50% in what is a 2-point game. Those are big points. Banks that one in, does Heidemann. So at the end of the day, I guess it goes in if you're a Centralia fan. Heidemann to the bench, back in now, big Juke Timmel with those 4 fouls. 8 points now for Timmel, but he has caused more havoc than just that. Braylon Mine's going to look to get it across the timeline against Maverick Becker, and he does. Mine trying to go far right baseline, gets him to the right block, trying to find his shot. Fadeaway shot from that spot, no good. Offensive rebound, Garrett Martin, up and down for Garrett Martin. What a play for the junior. Falling away, throws that off the left side of the glass, gives Hanover back a 3-point advantage. He's thinking inside, stolen away by Hunter Keycaper. He better be careful, though, because if he gets a technical, that's 2 free throws. 2-3, picks up that personal foul. Keycaper now 4th personal here in this one. What an offensive rebound by Garrett Martin, though, on that other end of the court. Braylon Mine was dead to rights at the right block, kind of faded away, shot it. Martin somehow reached up with his length, flushed it out of midair, and put it down. Reese Tanking, who has had himself a big fourth quarter, 6 points now for the senior, 18 for the game, sinks the first free throw. Second free throw now upcoming for Tanking. That one's pure as well, and head coach Nick Evans wants to take a timeout. Full timeout, will take it with him with 45.4 left to go. Hanover cleaning to a 1-point lead.
Ag Buildings provides safe storage and working space for farm shops and machinery. Inline Construction offers wood or steel frame ag buildings, complete and finished to your specifications. Call today for a quote and let them get started. For ag buildings, demolition, concrete, and construction work, count on Inline Construction. Find them and see their recent projects on their Facebook page.
For the best of care close to home, visit the Washington County Hospital and Family Medicine of Washington County. Their team of professionals work together to provide every member of your family in every stage of life with medical care. From routine checkups to diagnostic services, visiting outpatient specialists, obstetrics, major and minor surgical procedures, and an emergency room that is always staffed by physicians, you'll find the best of care right here in Washington County. Call 785-325-2211 for your appointment today.
Down to the wire between the 2-seeded Hanover Wildcats and the 3-seeded Centralia Panthers. These teams will meet back up on January 26th, and we will actually have that broadcast on KNY-FM 95.5 next Friday. But here, a chance to go to the TVL Tournament Championship. Hanover gets it into Mine. Mine will be guarded by Beckert as he has the last 3 times up and down the court. Beckert trying to cause a turnover. Won't get a foul called by Mine. Hunter Keycaper will attack down the middle of the lane and throws it away right into the hands of Reese Tanking. But Reese Tanking loses it out of bounds, and it'll go back to Hanover. Boy, a scary few seconds there for both squads. Brand Bikeman comes into the game for Hunter Keycaper, and I believe head coach Corey Jensen wants to take a timeout. He will take it with 30.3 seconds left to go. We'll take it with him. Hanover clinging to a 1-point lead and the ball, and a right to go to the TVL Tournament Championship tomorrow afternoon.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company since 1947.
30 seconds left to go. 1-point advantage, Hanover with the ball and the lead. Bruna will be trigger man. Gets it off to Braylon Mine, left wing. Guarded tightly by Maverick Becker. 25 seconds as clock continues to tick. Becker about forced that turnover out top, but it'll stay with Hanover. Bruna will be your trigger man. Gets it off to Braylon Mine in the backcourt. Back brings it across the timeline, across the big orange O here in Onaga. Maverick fouling Braylon Mine out top as he was reaching across. Picking up his 3rd personal foul will be Maverick Becker, and I believe that's the 5th now for Centralia. It is, and it will send Braylon Mine to the line. 15 points in this contest for Mine, 11 in the first half. 5 free throws, 4 makes. First free throw since that first quarter. Conway knocks it down. A big bucket there by the sophomore. Only the 2nd free throw shot by Hanover in this quarter, but it is a make. Mine's 2nd free throw. That one's pure as hell. 3-point advantage, Wildcats. Centralia brings it across the timeline into the hands of Paxton Bowers, and head coach Nick Evans wants to take a timeout to draw up a play. We're going to leave it here, though, for the last 13.5 seconds as we don't want to miss anything. Hanover led 17-14 at the end of 1 quarter. It was 23-21 Wildcats at halftime, 35-33. Hanover still led the way at the end of 3. Now 48-45 with 13.5 seconds left to go. We've already seen one buzzer beater early on today when Axel Eli Broxman hit a fadeaway 3 to knock off top-seeded Clifton-Clyde 50-48. Do we have another one here in the Centralia Panthers in our last game of the evening? That is to be determined as head coach Nick Evans draws his team up a play. They will have the ball on their side of the court in front of their own bench, in front of their own fans here, so it'll be quiet for this next 13.5, excuse me. 13.5 seconds left to play in this one. Hanover up by 3, 48-45 on the defensive end. Trigger man for Centralia will be Quentin Alderfer, the freshman. No points so far here tonight. In the backcourt is Maverick Becker. Big score so far here tonight has been Reese Tanking with 19 points. Alderfer gets it into Paxton Bowers. 3-pointer by Bowers. That one's going to be long off the back and no good. A quick shot there. Wasn't expecting it, but Bowers just popped to the 3-point line. No one guarded him for Hanover. Head coach Corey Jensen wants to take a timeout to talk this one over to make sure it's a full timeout. So this one we will take with them. Hanover with the possession and the lead. 48-45 your score. 9.9 seconds left to go.
Friendly, personalized service to meet your banking needs. That's the standard at First National Bank, Frankfort.
My community bank has responded to the changes needed to keep my money safe and secure. They've switched to cards with the latest technology, which is safer and more secure than before. My community bank provides safety and security while staying on top of the latest banking trends.
Let First National
Tournament champion